Hello. I'm Mikey from JMK Custom Works. Joined tonight, as always, Tony with Legend Series. How are you, sir?
I'm doing okay. How are you, sir?
I'm all right. All right. That's as professional as we're going to be from downhill from here. Okay. I had to fucking will it all together just for that short moment. We've got 18 people already hanging out with us. That's pretty fantastic for
Right on, man.
just
Right
watching us
on.
be silly gooses.
Yeah. And I continue to watch you work on that amazing custom, bud. Don't sell yourself short. You are a fantastic customizer, sir.
Wow. I'm not going to tell you to stop because that was nice, but I appreciate you. I appreciate you. And I appreciate all you guys watching and supporting me. I appreciate y'all. Yeah. How's the play motion going, brother?
I finished it up. It will be releasing as soon as this podcast ends, or so as soon as this stream ends. I'm gonna release it for members only, and then it'll go public to everybody tomorrow around noon, maybe a little later. But it came out great, dude. Thank you for lending your voice to.
I slaved really hard on this one.
I appreciate all the hard work you did, though.
I literally just looked up the origin, and that was all I did.
As far as I went. All right, that's good enough. But I appreciate it.
Do I need anything here? Nope. Okay, just this. All right, good. We're good.
And it worked. Yeah, no, it worked. Thank you. It literally set up what I needed. And then, like I said, I was telling you, man, when you do these things, at first you're kind of like, oh God, this looks so stupid. And then it just kind of comes together at the end, and you're like, holy shit, this is what it was like in my head. This is pretty much what I saw in my head. So I'm happy. This one might be my favorite one yet.
Oh,
yeah. So I like this one a lot because it incorporated everything. Like I had all the tools that I had, like the cart. So I was using the vehicles. I finally got to use like everything, So that was nice for a change, where it wasn't just like a set right here behind me with just a couple figures. I was able to break out vehicles and all the kind of flying rigs and stuff like that. There was some action in it. So I was, I was forced to learn how to do that,
Sure.
So that it was all, it was very fun, and I'm looking forward to the next one. So awesome. I hope everybody enjoys it when it drops as well.
Well, if you don't, just keep that shit to yourself because we don't need that kind of negativity.
Thank you. Yeah, just shut the fuck up and let me keep doing it.
Keep scrolling. Yeah. Hi, Moo. My grandma's here, everybody. Fantastic seeing you. Menyoza, what's happening?
Menyoza always, and you, by the way, for the Touch Grass Challenge, your pictures, your guys' pictures, you and Menyoza, fantastic work. I'm excited to talk about that next week. So that's going to be fun. We
are amateurs just trying.
Stop it. Stop it. It still is, you know what? You're trying. That's the key word.
Second attempt. Definitely an amateur. Just try to learn something every time, man.
Yeah.
That's my goal.
That's what it's about.
That's what it's about, man. This time I was like, all right, this one, I need a better environment.
Okay. Yeah.
I had to go to my grandma's, and it's hard to get a better outside environment than in the middle of fucking nowhere surrounded by cattle pasture. So that worked really well. And I'm pretty sure my dad got a picture of me taking pictures laying on the ground.
So you felt that, what it was like to lay on the ground and do it, right?
Oh, I did, yeah.
Yeah. Buddy, on Sunday, it's like sweltering outside. The sun is just beating down on me. I'm wearing all black. I'm laying on a black foam mat on the floor, cooking like a piece of bacon. And I'm just sitting there thinking to myself, like, all this for just this stupid angle that I... But you know what? When I saw the angle on the phone, it's one of those like, yeah.
100%. That's how it was, right? Right when I posed the T-Rex just right where the sun was hit right behind his head.
Yeah.
I was like, this is great. This is the shot. This is great. I mean,
yeah.
Is it like award winning? No, it was taken on a fucking camera phone. Like, did I have a good time and finally got to use my dinosaur? Fuck yeah, man.
That was what it's about, man. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
I'm glad that was.
Yeah. Well, I was doing it.
Yeah,
Fran, I was doing it. So, Chris.
And it's
Jacob's in the house. Always appreciate this guy. Of course, he's here selfish reasons. He wants to see his own project finished up. So
Yeah. He's checking in on you like a supervisor.
I appreciate it. I sent him pictures, so he's definitely, he knows where we're at with it.
He's like that boss from Office Space. He's just sitting there with his cup of coffee, like over your shoulder.
Happening.
Yeah, Mikey, I'm gonna need that space, man.
I'm gonna need that by next week.
Yeah, by like yesterday. So I'm gonna need you kind of speed it up, bud.
I'm gonna have to work on the weekend.
Yeah, you're gonna have to work through the weekend, but sorry.
Had some people we had to let go. We're gonna need you to kind of pick up the slack. Tony Figs, what's up, brother?
Hey,
How
what's
you
up, man?
doing?
Great,
Customizers
dude.
Alliance.
On the Wake and Bake this morning, I was talking about I was thinking about getting an extra one of these heavy duty, and Tony swooped in like the hero that he is and sent me one, so I get to fuck around with it. Yeah, because the more I look at this thing, dude, this literally looks like you could plug this on top of that mech that I customized, and you could probably make something out of that. Like this,
I still say it looks like a high security car seat. You put like
the golden
Franklin Richards in there, and he's good, man. You got him.
That's not a fit. It's true. Or like it's hooked up onto a wheelchair, so somebody
just get it onto one of those the scrap iron drones, so it's got treads on it, and just boop.
Yeah, for real. That's what I was thinking about doing with it as well, like just making it like one of those drones. Because when you see all those shits and I don't mean shits, but when you see those things from Gridiron Studios, like those like drone things, like I think you can probably, if you really don't like. I'm never gonna put this on heavy duty. I don't know if you are. Like, I would rather have like a.
It always was though. It was always ridiculous. It was from the 90s. It was like everything's extreme, like he had fucking neon green triangles on his pants. Like he was silly,
Yeah, it's funny. Yeah.
It wasn't until like 15 years later where they were like, he could probably just carry a minigun. They're like, oh, that's a good idea.
That's what I'm saying. Like I feel like when I see him, I think minigun, or I think big like 50 cal, like I don't think like I said this morning. Wouldn't someone like cook to death in this thing?
Oh my god. Right? Just carrying it around would just be awful. I mean, 4 machine guns on it, right?
Yeah.
2 of them are like 50 cal machine guns, or they 30, I don't know, they could be 30s or something.
They're big boys.
Still, you're talking like 100 pounds in machine guns. Then you've got 2 M202 rocket launchers. Those are like fucking 50 to 70 pounds a piece.
Yeah.
Then ammo for all that, and then whatever the fuck that's made out of, I guarantee isn't light. The dude's carrying 300 pounds of extra gear.
This
heavy duty doesn't have knees anymore.
I know. This is 2 ammo canisters for the guns.
Get the hell out of here, man.
Yeah. Who the fuck is walking around with this?
It needs to be part of some kind of mech suit, like it has like mech legs you load into, like the loader from Aliens.
Yeah, exactly. That's what when I was
top half of it. That's what it looks like.
Yeah, when I was looking at this, and I was looking at that Mantis, that Halo Mantis, I was like, "What fuck? If you mount this onto the top, and so now the figure doesn't have to go all the way in, so it's almost as if his legs are kind of straight down and he's walking with the mech, and stuff like that. Maybe that'll work with it. So I'm trying to figure out. So thank you, Tony, for sending me an extra one, because that's going to be my prototype, if you will. On how it's going to work. But I just, when I saw that, I took it out of the box today. I was like, that makes no sense for a guy to just walk around with this thing on his shoulders. Like that have to be attached to something bigger, like you said, mech legs or something like that. That would this makes no sense.
No. But it's true to the original. I mean, I give them props. It's true to the original. It's a better system than the original.
Yeah, it's very true. It's very true.
That one he just like carried just in his arms, like, oh well, yeah, okay, yeah, you're gonna be worthless in about 20 minutes.
Yeah, he's like, hold on a sec.
Yeah, guys, give me a second.
He's like lifting everything he's got.
He just sets it on a walker, props it up.
Give me a second. Hold on a second.
Yeah, you need some sort of segue or something to connect that aperture.
I agree. Or like that half tank that came with the Build-A-Figure of what is that? Bone Breaker.
Yeah. Just put that on the upper torso. He's good to go.
Yes. Now that's a brilliant idea.
Right? That's good use. That's a solid use.
Yeah. So it's just things like that where great idea in theory. It just execution for an action figure. And also hinders. This fucks all articulation up. This is all in his way.
Not going to move for shit. Now, can you take the rocket launchers off of it? Like,
Yes,
can
they
you
could pop
take the
off.
pieces off so he could use like a piece of it or something?
Yeah, you could do that.
Okay,
But
that's cool.
this could come off. Yeah, I just don't want to.
Okay, that's
The
cool.
rockets just slide in, and that annoys me. I was hoping there was like something that you could just kind of plug them in so they stay. But if you just tilt them over like this, they just fall right the fuck out.
It's like pickup
So
sticks.
yeah, so to me, it's just like if somebody, let's say they took it out of the box and put it on the shelf, this thing falls, you're losing these rockets.
Not if.
When? Yeah,
Don't come with figure stands.
yeah, exactly. So
No stands.
as soon as this thing falls, these rockets, you might as
Gone.
well kiss them goodbye. Yeah, but it's a cool. Like, here's the thing. Like, I got Moss Man too from Masterverse, and I liked the figure. I thought it was awesome. Like, I loved the sculpting and the head sculpt and everything like that. But for for whatever, $34 or whatever it was, I feel like it should have come with some hands. Should have come with more stuff, and it didn't. And this,
Sure.
to me, for the amount of money that you spent on heavy duty, or at least that I spent on heavy duty, this was worth every penny because it came with all this weaponry, extra hands, 2 heads. I feel like that justifies to me that I'm like, all right, yeah, hell yeah, I'll get this figure. But like, I was a little disappointed with Moss Man. I felt like he was like a Mattel Creations exclusive too. So usually, to me, I feel like those should have a little bit more because it's an exclusive to the website.
Yeah, sure, that makes sense.
So I just feel, I feel like that GI Joe, people don't sleep on GI. These Hasbro figures are really good. I know they're pains in the asses, but
most of the time, yeah, they're pretty good, and they do get better. I mean, they've made a lot of improvements. I'll give them.
Hell yeah,
I'll give them that much credit for sure.
And Heavy Duty was one of my favorite Joes, and to see like that they did him well. Like, I love how this figure came out. I love how it looks, and I like Dial Tone too. I opened Dial Tone today too.
Yeah, I heard you call him a Frenchman. I don't think he'd appreciate that. But...
Hey, I had to hear me before I came in this room. I was sitting there fucking with my wife.
What's his name? My name is Dial Tone.
Let them bring up the communication for you.
Exactly.
Sounds like Inspector Clouseau from the Pink Panther movies.
I was going more Pepe Le Pew, but okay.
No, I go, yeah. That's how I do French. Sorry, French people. That's just what I do. Hi, Mom. Love you.
Yeah. Hi, Mama Kukovich is in the house. What's up?
Charles Young is here.
Hey, Charles. What's up, bud? It's good to see you, man. It's good to see everybody in the room hanging out with us. GI Joe
awesome.
Fan,
also working on a Spaceman.
Hell yeah. Right on, dude.
Oh, from Pensacola.
Oh, hello, dude. Hello from Florida. Oh, yeah, Pensacola.
Used to live down there, yeah.
I don't know why I went with a Jesse Ventura thing there.
Yeah, that was Minnesota.
Pensacola.
Yeah, Pensacola. Living down there, yeah.
How's the Kanan doing? Hey, what's up, bud? It's good to see you in the chat. I'm sorry I didn't say hello to you. Smudge Customs in the house. What's up, bud?
Well, you could have missed him. I mean, he's hard to spot.
He's just blends.
Smudge is still rocking the Sentinel.
I see a lot of people have that Sentinel.
Yeah, I appreciate that, guys. That's something so dumb has stuck around almost an entire week now.
Yeah, it's usually a good sign of a good joke, bud.
It's something.
And they stick
between that and Frankie's stick. I got the clips going this week. Thank you, man. I appreciate you. That's right. Customize the alliance, baby.
Yeah. I like to be a part of that alliance. Am I a part of that alliance?
Yeah, you're a part of that alliance. Ma, I made it,
babe. I'm in.
I love it. I know. Apparently, there's a hashtag Sentinel Crew. So
Sentinel Crew, Jesus.
That's what it is.
I have my Sentinel box right there. Does that count?
Mikey for hire for voiceovers. I've done some for Tony. Tony's got me.
Yeah, he has. Yeah.
What was the first one? Oh, the Italian uncle.
Yeah, Italian uncle Christopher Walken. Right? And Christopher Walken on the Thanksgiving one year. Yeah, I had it where Tony D had everybody for dinner.
That was a fun one.
Let me tell you something. If that's the best part of these toys is the enjoyment I get out of those things when I watch them back. Yeah, they make me like that. Still makes me laugh. That damn Thanksgiving special that I made with Bill Burr. It was all just dumb. It's just dumb.
Great. And what's funny is, like, as ridiculous as it was still relatable.
Yeah, Yeah.
Like somebody in that family is in your family. Like, like you have those. Oh,
When I was doing that, I was thinking about like Thanksgivings that I was when I was a kid. That I remember sitting and like watching dummies gamble money away like idiots on like the Thursday games and shit like that. So it was just
like yay Mima, and then son of a Grant says the translucent one behave. Gams is here. Oh, you guys do not know my grandma.
I need to hear some
Learn
of these
something.
voiceovers your mom just said. Well, Mama Kukovich, just go over to my YouTube. They're all it's there. And then tomorrow afternoon at noon, it'll go live his other voiceover that he did for me just recently. So yeah, I appreciate it.
They're not silly, to be fair. I mean, the first one is Christopher Walken, but these were serious lines.
Yeah.
Wasn't no
You know what's
joke.
funny? I was sitting here
My
with Felix, and Felix was watching it, and he like looked at me. He goes, "Did you write this?" And I said, "Yeah." And he goes, "Fuck, dude." And I said, "Yeah, it never stops, bro." And like, he walked in, and he was like, "I need a promo." He goes, "I need a promo for this Sunday." I was like, "Okay." He's like, I'm wrestling a guy named Fast Forward, and he kind of runs it down. So I go, "All right, well, first thing that popped in my head was like, well, you need to tell him that this ass whooping you're going to hand to him is not going to be fast at all." And he just like looked at me, laughed, and we kind of played off that, right? So I said, he turns around, he goes, "Ask ChatGPT to come up with a promo. I want to see what it says." I said, "Okay." So I type in all the parameters, set it in. It literally said basically what I was telling him to say.
It heard you. It heard you say it.
And
it
it
already
said
had
slow
it.
him down. And I literally looked at him. I said, "Motherfucker, you don't need this thing. Just ask me." I was like,
I am ChatGPT.
Yeah, I was like, I'll get you through it. Don't worry. And he's like, "God damn, that was so like you exactly what you said." I was like, "Yeah." I was like, because it's right in his name. Fast Forward. You're gonna kick the shit. It ain't gonna be fast. Right after that, that literally where I would have went with it. And then he cut a good ass promo, or he released it today.
Attaboy.
What? Oh, and then you said you should rewind. See my wife over here in the background. She did say that.
See, he's got used to. He doesn't need anything else.
It was good. It was fun, but I'm just it's nice to know that I was on the level of an artificial intelligence. I'm smart, Ted. I'm smart like a computer.
I'm smart.
My brain works.
Zakanen misunderstood the touch grass challenge, but it sounds like he had a good time. So that's
it still does. I guess. I mean, we can't see stuff like that though. You know, you can't take pictures of that kind of stuff. But if you did want to submit, you still have a deadline on Sunday.
Yeah, so do it.
So you could submit something. All you gotta do is take the figures outside.
First rule is we don't talk about it. Okay? You know that. Don't be ridiculous. I don't even know what you're talking about.
There's like Godzilla on my background area this morning. Oh Jesus. Fucking A. I gotta always worry about this cat getting like vindictive on me and jumping into these action figures and starting to knock them over. I know what's coming.
If you'd have handed him a beating this morning, you probably would have had to deal with that.
He was about to come to blows, Mikey. I'm gonna be quite honest with you. This guy's trying to steal the show. He's going into business for himself. It's like, what are you doing?
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
He waits until it says live, and then he hears me talk, and then he gets behind me and just starts meowing away.
Oh yeah.
It's like, you son of a bitch.
Oh
it's
yeah.
like, you son of a bitch. Hey, Larry, what's up, bud?
He's a star.
He really is.
Vin Chaka. Oh, John's here too.
Hey, Grievance
What's up, sir?
What's up, bud?
What's up, sir? Damn, we got most of our D&D party here tonight.
I know.
Pretty rad.
Those are the good old days.
Those were the good old days.
Right?
I'm gonna need you to actually work Saturday
and Sunday.
Sunday as well. Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, exactly. Zakina says, if you can attach mech legs to that ridiculous getup, then yes. Otherwise, screw using that thing. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying, dude. But I think I have some ideas. When like I said, I put this out there. If anybody does not want it, that they want to part ways with it, hit me up. Because if I can get this prototype to work, I will need a second and a third one. So if anybody doesn't care about this thing, like Tony hit me up and he was just like, it's just sitting in my parts bin. So here, and he sent it to me. So that's the only reason. And I don't. If you enjoy it, if you like it on your figure, please have at it. But I'm definitely going to go to Gridiron or like a Top Fun and get like a minigun for him for sure.
Yeah.
I see that more for him than this ridiculous getup.
Oh yeah, yep, for sure. Yeah, like I said this morning, that the GI Joe versus Cobra, they were terrible figures,
Yeah,
limited posability, but the card art for heavy duty is still that's how I see.
that's how you envision him. Yeah,
He's fatigues. He's got his do rag on, and he's just got just a minigun.
a minigun. Yeah. What's up, Jet? It's good to see you, bud.
Jetman in the house.
Okay.
Dad's working on his Spaceman.
Oh,
I don't know which one because he's got like 5 going on right now. He's got lots of painting.
Hell yeah, that's good.
Zakanin doing a 49er Brian impression here with the all caps, and I don't know which Tony he's yelling at. So
I know which one broke your heart.
Ooh.
Off. Oh,
I
think you should turn this light on. Is there a cat
Tony
outside?
Biggs, not you, Tony. The other Tony.
Oh, okay. You want me to turn this one off too? Okay.
So Mikey Tony, suggestion for fans of the show: can we be honkers?
I'll accept it if you do.
Whatever, dude.
Where are all the honkers at? Let me hear you honk, man. Come on, honk, brother.
I would say honkies, but I don't think it's an all-white crowd, so that would feel weird. But it would be funny.
Honksters? You want to call them honksters?
Like honkster, like hulksters, but they're honksters. Exactly. When the honkomania gets to you, what are you gonna do?
Honkomania, dude. Hold on a second. We could talk about honkomania real quick, man.
Honksters. Well, that's pretty high in my book now.
Oh my god, we did. All I see now is the yellow. Is that yellow shirt with that with that red Hulk Hogan font that says "Honksters," like Honkster.
We'll have to get cases of them so we can just tear out of them.
Exactly. Exactly.
Honkomania's running wild, man. It's all over the country, dude. All over, dude.
Oh my god. Got a lot of honks in the chat too right now.
Not a lot of honks. A lot of honks. Oh my god. It's a guild of customs, right? Right.
Oh my god, it's great.
John says, "I'm about to fast forward you an ass whooping, son." That'd have been good.
That would have been good too. But I just said to him, I was like, just make sure you like, and then like the chat GPT was like, say you're gonna quarter him like an animal and beat him up, and I'm just like, look, I'm like, you don't need to say all that shit. Just say that you're gonna.
That's too much.
This ass whooping is gonna be slow, and when it's done, you're not gonna move fast no more, shit like that. And then like I said, but say it. I always tell him go in English and in Spanish because that's how like the character works. Because you're supposed to be a gangster from Puerto Rico, but you're here in America, so you speak English. Go into Spanish every now and then because that's really the roots. He's like, oh, okay, thank you, man. I was like, I got you. And that's what he did, and it came out great. Honk if you love Honkomania. Bumper stickers. That's right. That's good too.
Honkomania. I'm in it. I'm into it.
Oh my god.
You guys before. Dude, I actually saw all 3 of those at a Target this week.
Really?
I saw new Joes at a Target. Let it be known.
I you know what? I'm still considering getting that version 4 Snake Eyes. I just, it's
this guy's avatar. You see this shit?
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
You could go as the Gray Goose. He's just got another nickname.
Jacob's got a Silly Goose. Oh my god! I'm putting it in the chat.
All the honkomaniacs here, they're running wild, dude. Everybody's going crazy here tonight, man.
Let's see here.
Goodness me. I do want to show you what I did with that Zod armor.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, could not get it onto an action figure. It was too small, which I will default to Woody Triple Deuce. He did say that was going to be the case, and he was right. So what I did was, I don't know at some point if it'll ever happen, but if I do make a Fortress of Solitude for like a Superman, like a Dio, I feel like this would go in it. I made like an armor stand. So just use some what is that shit called? Styrene.
Oh, that's cool.
Armor stand. I put a fabric cape on there, wrapped it around. It looks good. And then I cut the boots all up and then glued them together. So the boots would go right here in front. So it looked like
that's
a
pretty
nice
rad. I like that a lot.
Nice little display. Oh, the boots fell. But the nice little display.
Some magnets in that shit.
That's what, yeah, not there yet, but you know, a little display for like a Superman dial. I don't think at first I was like, well, it could be in the Batcave, but I don't think Batman would have a Zod armor.
Probably not on display.
No, yeah, but probably in Superman.
It wouldn't surprise me if he had some to fuck up Superman, contingency plan style. But
yeah, but he wouldn't have it like in his trophy case, like he has all that other shit from the Joker and stuff.
Jesus Christ!
What's up?
Fox just came in with a giant white cat.
Oh, you saw it?
Yeah, she just leaped into the frame there. Good Lord, that fucking cat.
Yeah. That cat, if it still weighs the same, weighs more than my small dog. My dog Leo is 19 pounds. That cat is apparently 22 pounds.
What the? That's insane.
Yeah.
A cat could pull a dog sled.
She's a big fuck. But you know what happened was when she was living with her parents, they got those temptation treats and was just feeding her those shits. And she didn't do nothing. She didn't like run. She always runs down the hallway and she like plays with the little toy that she has. So she's always moving. You know, I always have her jump to make sure she's kind of like working out her legs. So she's losing weight with me. But over there, she was just getting fatter and fatter and fatter. She was like 22 pounds. It was crazy.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it was fucking insane, dude.
Jacob says unofficial mascot can be Honk Hogan.
Honk Hogan, yeah, dude. Or the Honky Tonk Man.
The Honky Tonk Man. The thought of a goose dressed up in a nudie suit is pretty outrageous. Holy shit. Looking like fucking Glenn Campbell out there.
I was thinking a goose dressed like Elvis.
Oh,
like the wrestler of the Honky Tonk Man. That'd be fantastic.
Oh, okay. All right. Not a wrestling guy, so I went like Honky Tonk Man, like, yeah. I mean, the hair is essentially the same, though.
It's the same, yeah.
His hair's the same.
Oh my god, that was good.
You want honkies? It rolls off the tongue. Well, it does. It is good. They all are. I put a poll in the chat. So right now, Honkamaniacs is running with it at 44%.
That's right. Everybody's a honkamaniac, dude. Everybody wants to hang out with the
brother.
Gooses, dude. You're gonna come on down and hang out with two Silly Gooses, brother, and you're all the honksters, man. We're all gonna do it for you, dudes.
That's right. You go up against the goose, you're gonna get the noose, brother.
One thing's for sure, dudes. Your goose is cooked, brothers. Because when we get our hands on you, man, it's lights out, dude.
Hey, Jerk. What's
Jerk's
up?
in the house. Oh my god, Jerk has a sentinel icon now.
Oh,
you magnificent bastard. Albino battle cat. Honk Hogan rides him into battle.
That's fantastic.
Jesus, Murphy. Ken's in the house. What's up,
hey,
sir?
What's up, Ken? It's good to see you, bud.
Mason says, I found all 4 of Wave 2 Cocos, 2 Snake Eyes. V4.
Wow.
Those others got a mail call on Snake Eyes, and Monkey Wrench has shipped, but they were all there. That's awesome.
I need Monkey Wrench because I am trying to complete the Dreadnoughts because it's just a good motorcycle gang to get beat up by anybody. That's really why I want to finish, complete the Dreadnoughts.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Mistook a cat for a coat. It was so
oh my
big.
goodness,
Lord.
Yeah, this cat, she's big.
I mean, that one's big. If she sprawled out, you know, I could see a mistaking it for something.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, Jeff, what's up, bud?
Good Lord.
What's it? That's a Maine Coon. That's understandable.
That's a giant cat. They're
That's
supposed to be
giant.
big. It's a
Yeah,
massive
supposed to be
breed,
big.
but 42-pound cat is crazy.
That's a big boy. Yeah. Or
Good
girl.
Lord.
I don't know. Yeah, that's a big ass cat, man.
That's like a small puma.
Yeah, I'd be afraid if that thing got hungry.
No shit, right?
If that thing got hungry one day and just decides, like, I don't like you no more.
Right?
Yeah, it's like, I'm good. Thanks, man.
John says, I think that cat was a never-ending story.
She might have been. Huh? They said your cat might have been a never-ending story.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. All right, what do we got here? This. Boop.
Right on, dude.
All right, so as we finished last week, this is the complete Spaceman kit.
Fuck, that looks so awesome.
So Jacob wanted batteries on one side, pistol on the other. So he has the extra pistol, the extra large magazines, and the 2 small magazines. So those are just going to get sent with it. These are glued down to those, so changing them would be probably not likely to happen. These are all glued down. The batteries slide out pretty easy. I might try to put a piece of tape or something in there just so you don't have to worry about losing that on the shelf or something.
Yeah.
That sticks on there. It's battery snug in the rifle, so you don't have to worry so much about that. Heads change out really easy because we've got the little grommet system on there. So switching those 2 out's pretty easy. If you want, so Jacob got a little extra. He wanted a zombie head.
Yeah, I was wondering if that's what that was.
Yeah, so it's the zombie. Let's see if I can get this to. All right. That's the zombie head. And what's cool is the fluorescent paint is UV reactive.
Oh shit, that's sick, man.
Which is cool because also UV reactive is the clear helmets.
That's sick.
So in the picture, when his helmet looks blue, that's because I've got a UV helmet on it.
Yeah. Which
looks pretty spacey, but dude, even the fucked up and burnt and yellowed one is still UV reactive. Dude, so that's kind of a cool, subtle thing. Like if you were displaying this and you had a little blue light on it, it looks pretty cool. It looks like the helmet's lit up. Like it looks very sci-fi, I think.
Oh yeah.
So that's just kind of an added thing, but yeah, Jacob's getting this extra head and helmet. But it's a regular classified head, so you just press on that and that goes there. But he had said that he did want a little weathering, nothing crazy.
Okay.
So weathering is what we're going to work on today. So we'll do both pistols, the rifle, and the armor.
Okay.
Probably going to be mostly silver. I might add a little bit of the bronze in there because I did on the nozzles for the jumpers on his boots as well as the flamethrowers on his arms. So I might add a little bronze in there somewhere.
Yeah.
And I even considered, now Jacob, tell me what you think about this, but kind of like flicking a little bit of this fluorescent green and it would look like Martian blood.
Exactly.
Not a lot. No, don't go crazy or anything.
Yeah,
just a couple of flicks of it. I don't know. It was an idea I had. Let me know what you think.
I would at least put it on the helmet that's burnt.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, if it was my choice, it's obviously Jacob's, but I would throw it on there with the beat up helmet and shit like that.
The zombie head and the messed up helmet.
Yeah. That's awesome, dude. You know that if given the right conditions, you could probably turn that into like a custom Buzz Lightyear GI Joe Classified too. No, painted right.
Oh yeah, if you painted it. Yeah, if you painted it like that, for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, I did this really badass blue one, and I'm still not sure what I'm gonna do with it. But I did put it. I did put it on a body.
Okay. Oh, see, that looks awesome.
So I haven't modified it or anything, and it fits on a snow job body pretty good.
Dude, I love that
Um,
blue.
It's beautiful, right?
Yeah, that's a really good blue.
It is gorgeous.
Yeah.
And it's this Turbo Dork Cool Ranch. It's metallic.
Okay.
It's just one of the prettiest blues I've ever seen, so I got it.
Yeah.
And this is the first thing I painted with it. Yeah,
That looks
it's gorgeous.
Yeah, it looks really good.
And so I did a couple of, I think I did 3 coats of this and then 2 coats of lacquer clear.
Hell yeah.
Just duplicolor rattle can.
Okay. Okay.
And it great results. And then obviously I did the, polish the helmet and everything like that.
Dude, that looks sick, man. That action figure looks really good. Like, if you said to me that the one on the desk was a Destro body, I'd be like, no way. Like, I wouldn't believe it at all.
On this guy, yeah.
Yeah, you literally like wouldn't even believe that was Destro.
I mean, you would need a keen eye to scope it out. I mean,
yeah,
it would just because you cover up almost everything.
Yeah, that looks so good, dude. Bravo to you and your pops, man. Really good stuff.
Good job, Dad.
Yeah. Great job, Dad.
Great job, Dad. No, but it looks pretty awesome.
Yeah, no, it's really cool, man. That's really awesome. I think he I don't think Jacob said anything yet. I'm looking in the chat. I don't see anything. But answering your question.
He's probably working or something.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
Yeah. So I would wait on the green stuff.
Yeah. I'll hold that until last. If I do it, it'll just kind of splattered on there a little bit.
Ken's Toys went from Destro to damn. It did. It really did. It really did. This is the true profit margin Destro.
Fucking A. Well, profit margin Destro is the one you have. That's the one in the suit.
It's very true. Yeah, that's 100%.
That's the profit director right there, man.
Yeah, it's a fucking awesome figure, dude. Still, fucking love that. Absolutely love that figure. I'm trying to remember like what figures came out this year, because obviously you have to do like, because it's crazy how we're already almost done with September. We're almost into October already, and I'm starting to kind of think of like the top 10 figures of 2025. I'm trying to think what came out this year that really stands out to me as like the top figures. I know everybody's gonna have their top GI Joe Classified, their top this, but like I'm just talking about all around. I usually just do an all around countdown of like the top figures that really like rocked my world.
Yeah. I rocked your world. Heyo.
You're the only action figure I need. Right?
Oh, baby.
But I'm, and it's so hard for me to remember what came out this year, like which ones I got, apart from, like Dial Tone and Heavy Duty, because I just got them today.
Those are fresh. Yeah. Those are fresh.
Like, look, I always keep looking at my shelf every now and again, and I'm like, what the fuck did you get this year? Like, I can't remember. It was the same thing like what happened last year was like, I've seen it already, and it's just getting better every time I see it, Jacob says. Jacob, I don't know if you heard the question Mikey asked, but Mikey said, do you want him to splatter some green, a neon glow-in-the-dark paint, or a UV glow paint?
Like some Martian blood. Or I could do regular blood. If you want any of that, or if you just want a little wear, maybe some Martian dust on his boots, let me know how far you want me to take it.
Your dad is asking what shade of blue is your accent color?
This is Lothern blue.
Okay.
Lothern, I don't know. Citadel. Now on the head, because they already are blue, straight from the Kuko Toy Workshop. Let me find one.
Rock his world, Fox. Tell him. Yes, he says yes, please. Green Martian blood, please.
Oh,
Space
shit.
up, baby. So Jacob
You
is
got
in.
it.
He is in on the space blood, bro.
You got it, hot stuff. Yeah. Whole tiny piece of tape that did the trick. So yeah, so on the heads, because they come blue, so the hair is the accent color, but the skin I just did like 3 or 4 passings with this contrast, which is basically a wash from Citadel. It's kind of a light turquoise color, and that's how I got that skin tone. So those two colors are really the only special things you need, because the silver can be, whatever silver you like. I did use pro acrylic because it's not real metallic-y. It's very aluminum. So I thought that was best for the spacesuit. So that's just the bottoms of the boots and the gauntlets. The hands are unpainted. Those are straight up Destro hands. And it blends pretty well. His are a little more metallic, so if you wanted to match that, maybe Citadel silver would be a better way to go. Um, red and yellow to match the decal on the original one. I did put a little bit of this in these grooves just to give it a little color pop. That's pretty much it.
For that, the one you painted blue, the real the white figure.
Yeah.
Are you going to keep it all blue, or are you going to paint any accent colors on that one?
I think I'm going to add some white, like military stripage.
Okay.
That's kind of where my head's at right now.
Okay. Dude, that thing looks awesome, man.
Thank you.
Yeah. It makes you want to, like, I can already see like the scenes in my head looking at that dude.
Now, to me, that's how I know I did it right. Like if it's already spawning your creativity.
Yeah, I could see it in there. You know why? Because so I'm outside on Sunday doing the play motion thing, and my nephew comes out. He's 4 years old, and he's watching my wife. She was taking pictures of her dolls for her channel, or her YouTube, or Instagram, whatever it is.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, "You want to play with action figures?" And he goes, "Yes." So I go inside in the garage. I had a bag of action figures that I was going to try and sell. So I was just like, "Here, pick what you want out of this." And he grabbed the alien from a Warhammer, and I immediately was like, "No, not that one. I forgot that was in there. Give me that." And then I gave him the rest. So I was like, "Yeah, take this." But that alien from Warhammer and that figure right now, I can already see.
That would be good.
Yeah, that'd be.
Yeah, I could definitely see something going on there.
Yeah. Do you guys ever think considering like doing like product photography for your figures for like a website or an Etsy or whatever it is that you sell like these kits on?
Yeah, I mean the blue picture that I shared today.
Yeah,
that's for our website. The
okay.
blue background stuff, because that's what Dad does.
Okay.
So I do it in this light box that I made.
Yeah.
So blue ones are for the website.
Okay.
But I mean,
Dude, that little bit of dry brushing is already popping that action figure.
Oh, I know, dude. The
Yeah,
dry brush. You can't. Don't sleep on the dry brush, man.
Yeah. And you know what?
So little paint.
For that silver paint, it's really adhering pretty well. Like I noticed with silver paint, sometimes you got to do a bunch of coats. Like it doesn't adhere well, but seeing that's adhering pretty well. Like you could see, like I could see the silver, like the
popping off of it. Yeah, you can see it. It looks like wear. I mean, it looks like.
Yeah.
I Pro Acrylic is a fucking fantastic brand. I love their paints.
Yeah. It ain't
They're-
Applebee's paint Tony's figs.
Yeah. How dare you get by at a fucking $1 a bottle? How dare you be so frugal?
Lunchbox Killer says, JMK, your art, you guys' artwork on figs is the bee's knees.
Thanks, bro.
Yeah,
I
man.
appreciate you, man.
My wife, of course, says, popping that ass. I mean, grass, touch grass. Very nice. Very nice lady. Wick Ruger. That's what it says, right?
That's
Did I
what I
say that?
see.
Okay. Just was looking for a video for dry brushing, and you're doing it live. Thank you. Well,
Hell yeah.
if you have any questions, Wick, ask away. Ask away, and Mikey will gladly answer.
That is accurate. I will answer it.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. I definitely want to get it around this helmet ring because that's going to see a lot of wear there.
Hey, Robert's Infinite Realms in the house. What's up, Rob? It's good to see you, bud.
Hey, Robert. How you doing, sir? And
It's
I know
amazing. You showed that picture of like the figure itself originally, right? And to see what how you and your pops not only like paid tribute or homage to it, but like modernized it to where now you can like really like this looks like an actual action figure, you know, like it was
right.
Pretty impressive. It's pretty impressive to see like what you guys did with this thing. Because when you see it, sometimes you think like, I don't know if this is gonna look good on my action figure or something, but then like you see it like this, you know, like it just literally, like I said, took Destro from just the, Destro to like now, like I couldn't even tell. Like this looks like its own figure line.
Right.
It's amazing.
Yeah, I mean that's the goal, right? I mean that's what that was our whole point was taking a figure that, I mean, at the time was like $12 on Amazon.
Yeah.
And then make something for it that changes it and adds value to it. Like, damn. Yeah, I got this when it was, on sale at Ross or whatever. And now I have a reason to use it, and not only use it, but like it. Like,
dude, yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
That
was the whole. If Couple of Kooks had a mission statement, it would have been something like that.
Dude, but you know what? That's the best mission statement, to take a figure that you would find on a clearance shelf or at like Ollie's, and then like you said, a figure that you might have 2 or 3 of, and it becomes something else. That's what I always put over like Gridiron and all these other companies that have these attachments to things that you can just attach to other vehicles and shit like that. Because like if you have 3 Stingers, conceivably all you really need is 1 Jeep, and the fact that you could turn the Jeep into a UPC or something else just gives you versatility with the vehicle. So now I can just have this with it and this and the Jeep. And it just like, so it's like this, like you said, you could take 2 Destros that you had, maybe some, like you went to Ollie's and saw him on the clearance rack or on the rack for fucking $12, whatever. And you just bought 3 because you're like, oh shit, Destro. And it's just sitting there collecting dust. You now can make a completely new figure out of it, where people would be like, where the hell did you get that thing? I think that's awesome.
Yeah. I mean,
that's so badass, man. That's badass.
That's insane. That's what that is.
Yeah. Damn right, dude.
Host of honkers.
Look at his fucking picture, dude.
Zach is more than a silly goose. He is an ass clown.
Stu for lunch is in the house. What's up, Stu? It's good to see you. Wick subscribed to you just now, bud. Thank you so much. And I just joined. So thanks, Wick. We appreciate you,
sir. I appreciate that, man.
Much appreciated. Yeah.
I hope you enjoy our ridiculous content.
Yeah. We are 2 silly gooses.
We are. It's right. It's advertised.
Welcome to the show, but it's good to have you here. You learn some things. You laugh. You cry. Sometimes you get a little angry. Although I've never seen that happen, right? Although my wife gets angry sometimes because I'm on here too long, don't you? Don't you? You're sitting over there with your smug look, your Dominican bandana. Look at you.
One of our early episodes, I got angry It wasn't like crazy or anything, but
Really?
yeah, I snapped into a serious mode at one point.
Really, bud? You gotta let me know
Mhm.
what happened. You can always just cut it short. You never have to carry
Not
that with you.
ours. Not this. It
Oh,
was a Thursday. It was a figure it out moment.
oh, you make
I
me
don't even
nervous.
remember what happened, but I remember
Make me
being
nervous.
like,
Yeah. Cut this short, you get angry. But we don't ever have to. We don't ever have to make Tiger come out of his cage.
nobody puts
No.
baby in the corner.
Nobody puts baby in the corner. Mikey said he got mad on a stream one time. I thought it was this one. I said if it was, we cut it short. This way, we'll let Tiger out of his cage. Yeah, his Tiger. And now Wick says he's loving it. Well, I appreciate that, Wick. If you want to head on over to Legend _ series and subscribe to me, I appreciate that too, buddy.
Yeah, especially if you like stop motion stuff and
Yeah, play motion stuff. Yeah, I play with my toys over on my channel, Wick. So I don't know if you like that kind of stuff, but I know I have a good time with my toys.
if you're into wrestling, he's got something specific for that too that is a good time, but it's very specific.
If you want to join the LSWA, man, all you got to do is join the membership, dude. You could become a honker.
We have a good time here. It's a good time, man.
Yes.
You gonna watch Pokemon? All right, just do it quietly, will you? Okay. I appreciate you though. Thank you for letting me know. Thank you for letting me know what's
little
coming.
bronze on the around the nozzle there.
I appreciate that. Do you do what is it called? What is the burn called when you when the gun gets hot on the edge, like
Carbon scoring?
Yeah, like stuff like that.
Yeah, if they weren't black, I really would. I'll probably hit it with like a little bit of the dry weathering.
Yeah.
That way they can have a little dullness to them. They don't have the shiny feel.
Okay.
That's probably what I'll do.
So grand eggplant, grand elephant. I'm sorry, I said eggplant. That's hilarious. Elephant. Question, guys. I'm planning to buy a black suit for a custom, but I want to add a logo onto the chest of it. What's the best way to make or apply that? Well, I would say it depends on what the logo is, correct? Because you would probably you could probably do what is that stuff with the what are those stickers called where you like kind of wet it and then just like put it on?
Yeah, you could make a water slide decal. They make paper that you load into your printer and you can print that stuff.
Okay.
You could. I've done a lot of small stencils. So if you have like a Cricut or a Silhouette vinyl cutter, you can do that. Most of the time, I freehand because I'm a glutton for punishment, and it's kind of bragging rights for me.
War Chest is in the house. What's up, War Chest? Good to see you, man. Hey, Grand Elephant. What do you? What's the logo that you're trying to apply? You got to figure out what that is because it might be what's easiest way might be to just do it by hand, or if it's like just a small thing, then maybe a water slide decal would be the way to go. It all depends on what exactly you're trying to do. Are you scraping graphite or some shit in there?
These are oil or chalk pastels.
Okay.
So instead of spending ridiculous money on weathering pigment, you can just get these for a couple of bucks and make your own.
Holy shit! You're such a smarty pants over there. You're gonna change the name of this. You're gonna change the name of this show to one Smarty Pants and one Silly Goose.
Silly Goose and Smarty Pants at your service.
It's gonna be like the new cop show, the new buddy cop show.
Yeah, I'm getting too old for this shit.
Oh my god, I would love to be Martin Riggs, please and thank you. Although you got me as what's his name? He's Tango, right? Sylvester Stallone. Because Gabriel Cash is
yes, Ray Tango. Yeah.
Ray Tango.
Over here. Gabriel Cash. That's a great Jack Palance.
Thank you.
If it's a tango, it's cash. Cash, tango, tango, and cash. I always think about the movie 40-Year-Old Virgin when when the guy's on the phone with Seth Rogen. He goes, "My grandma looks like Jack Palance."
Yeah. That's awesome. That's awesome. My grandma looks like Jack Palance.
Yeah, my grandma looks like Jack Palance. That's good. Fucking grandma.
Simpler.
Largo's in the house. What's up, Largo? It's good to see you, bud.
Jim, hello, sir.
He's not only talented, but he's thrifty. Who knew? He's a smarty pants, is what he is.
I'm a smarty pants.
He brings his brand of smarty pants justice to this to this show every week now.
That's right. Hold on a second there, dude.
Hold on a second, dude. I've been real smart my whole life, man. I like the soot you're putting on the boots now.
Little Martian dust.
Yeah, walking through some planets and atmospheric dust and stuff. Yeah. Dude, that looks so fucking good. Jacob, you're getting a nice fucking piece here, man.
Yeah, Jacob gets a little extra. He did me a solid at DFW. So.
Right on. Now with those pastel, with like, what do they called? I'm sorry, the chalk that you just scraped in there.
Pastels.
The pastels, yeah. Do you add any liquid to stick it on there, or is it you just kind of brushing it on dry?
Just dry brush. I mean, literally dry brushing. Yeah, it's just
okay.
Just dusting. And now after you do this, you can seal it. You can spray clear over it if you really want to lock it in. I usually don't.
It'll stay on there like that. It won't come on your hands if you touch the figure too much.
If you wear on it, it'll come off. I mean, because it's like if you colored something with colored pencil, right?
Yeah.
And you rub, like, you would get some to come off, but you're also rubbing it onto the plastic too.
So you got kind of sticking it in more or whatever.
Yeah, it would kind of do both, I guess.
Yeah. Alpha Red is in the house, and so is BX Medic. What's up, guys?
BX Medic and Alpha Red, what's up, sirs?
Good to see you, man. What figure is that, War Chestful Toys asks?
This is the Spaceman kit that Dad did. So you can get that. So this is a kit you can order from my dad. So it's a little over 50 pieces, and all you need is a Destro classified body. And yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's a great piece, man. Great figure. Great stuff, dude. Whoa, that's great stuff, man. That's great
really
stuff,
cool
brother.
stuff, dude.
That's really great stuff, dude. That's really great stuff, brother.
It's just a little Martian dust, and then you were talking about like the carbon scoring. So I'm going to use the black, and I'm going to do some on the gauntlets.
Right on. Dude, I can't even tell you how much I appreciate all of this extra detail you are putting into this figure. I'm so proud to have my first custom figure be one done by you, my man, by Jacob Reel.
Oh, thanks, buddy.
We appreciate you, Jacob. Thank you, man. Yeah, when I got the first figure from Mikey, I was like, I was that Destro custom, man. And I was just like, God damn. And then the Rambo one was awesome. And all the heads that you painted for me.
Yeah, have you done figures for those?
For the most part, like I took Sidewinder and put the machete head on him.
Yeah, I like that was a good use of him too.
Yeah, and the one with the head, the hat, you said it's Cutter.
Yeah,
yeah, I put his on a Sergeant Slaughter Valaverse.
Oh, nice.
It worked
Okay,
out pretty good. Yeah, and there was another one. He had like a helmet, like an army helmet with a beard. Ambush. I put him on the other Sergeant Slaughter body with the green like jacket.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So they all kind of fit perfectly. Yeah. Speaking of heads, if you don't mind, I'm gonna share my idea that I shared with you off stream. Was that this heavy duty head? If anybody's looking to get that War Machine 2-pack and you need a roadie head, and you have this heavy duty, this head would be perfect for roadie. The second head that came with heavy duty. So if anybody is like, oh fuck, they didn't have a roadie head with a War Machine, but you have this extra heavy duty, I think that head will be perfect. I mean, I know I had the Target exclusive one that came with the head, but I know like a lot of people didn't get that one because I was sold out pretty quickly. But if you need that, I mean, that head will probably work. You just put right on the War Machine body, and then you got yourself a roadie. You did Billy from Predator's head sculpt with that, right? Chalk pastels.
Yes, I did. And for that one, I did mix it with a little varnish, because that's not like dust in the movie. That's grease paint. So I wanted it to look like a paste.
Like greased, yeah.
So yeah, I just did a couple of drops of varnish and then mixed in some chalk pastels into it. And that's how I got that look.
That's awesome. We need a custom Spaceman, Spiff, and Hobbs 2-pack. I don't know who that is. Do you know who that is?
I don't know who that is either.
Yeah.
Spiff and Hobbs.
So Hobbs. Jacob Reel says just another level. I want both scale. Cannoli
Viper.
Cannoli.
You Italian fuck.
Yeah, Viper should be done printing tonight around 1 a.m. Going to need a Starbuck fig, Mikey style. Starbuck as in, whatchamacallit, from Battlestar Galactica?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I believe that is correct.
Is there a lot of Battlestar Galactica fans? You guys like that show?
I've never been on it. I'll be right back.
I was never really into that show. I never really watched it. I watched the one with Edward James Olmos, a Cannoli Viper. I would be into that, by the way. He's an Italian fucking Cobra Viper. And you know what? He would be like they'd be like an Italian general. Oh, that would be so funny. I would buy those figures in an army. Give me my Cannoli Vipers. And what else? What are you doing over there? Where'd you go, babe? She just disappears on me. Fucking lady. The new show was okay, but the old one rocked. Okay. So you like the one from the 70s. The new one was very it was very like over dramatic. Very over dramatic. I think I kind of convoluted at the end. Like I got a one run through and I was kind of just like, this was like weird. This was a little too, I don't know, a little too overdone for me. I loved OG Battlestar Galactica. Okay. I don't remember the old one. I do remember my father watching it, but I don't really remember too much of it. But I always get it confused with Buck Rogers. I always get that, like, because aren't those all like around the same time? Oh shit, you're applying the fucking Martian blood, aren't you?
I am.
Son of a bitch. OG Battlestar Galactica all day long. Nothing as cool as a Viper pilot. Okay. Wasn't that like the inspiration for Star Wars? Or was it something else? Like, I'm not sure. Didn't he like see those like weird like scenes with the ships flying around? Or was that another space movie?
Oh, I don't know about that.
I have no fucking idea, but I do remember hearing that in film school, that George Lucas was like a big fan of, like, I don't know if it was Battlestar Galactica or another thing. And that's what kind of was like the precursor to the Star Wars. I have all the Mattel action figures. Oh, wow. Glenn Larson worked on Battlestar Galactica and Buck Rogers, so lots of similarities. Okay. Yeah, it felt like that because when I watched it, I could never decipher the two. Same thing with Lost in Space, because they were like, oh, around the same time. My father used to watch the reruns of that stuff. It might have been Space 1999. Oh, no, it could have been. It could have been. Star Wars came first. Okay. So Star Wars was probably like the boom that started all those TV shows. Is that what you're telling me? Peter Moline.
Oh, boy.
Peter Moline. Buck Rogers and BS came after Star Wars. Okay. If you watch the movie Hidden Fortress, you will Lucas rip off a lot of Infostars. Okay, so it might have been that one, Hidden Fortress. Yeah, because I remember because when I was in film school, they had made us watch all that dumb shit, you know, like how George Lucas did this and all that shit. So you kind of like learn all that bullshit. I mean, I've smoked a lot of that knowledge out of my head by now, but I do like there's little bits and pieces that I remember. That was one of them that I remember that he had like watched something that really inspired Star Wars, and if you go watch it, you could see the similarities. Akira Kurosawa is amazing.
Akira Kurosawa.
You ever play that game, Ghost of Tsushima?
No, but it sounds delicious.
Yeah, right. Is that a kind of sushi? I don't know what you just said.
I think Zakanin danced with the Ghost of Tsushima.
The Ghost of Tsushima knocked him on his ass when he hung out with you last time.
That's right. Pretty sure that's what happened.
In that video game, they have a Kurosawa mode where it's in black and white and all in Japanese. It's pretty cool.
That sounds pretty awesome.
Yeah, that's pretty cool, man. OG Battlestar Galactica had more ancient astronaut stuff, but really had a grand lore. Okay. A lot of classic Kurosawa films inspired Lucas also. Thank you, Largo.
Huh.
That might have been it. That might have, like I said, my knowledge is kind of out there in the ether now, but I remember hearing all that stuff and reading all about that in school.
His memory went up in smoke.
Yeah. Okay. Lost in Space was in the 60s. I didn't know that. Holy shit. Was that like for like what you would call it, like Star Trek? Star Trek was in the 60s too, right?
Started.
Yeah. Happy early birthday, Tony. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. My birthday's Monday.
Monday?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. The Star Wars, but I think most the sci-fi was. Okay.
Oh, that's cool. Look at it under the black light.
Dude. Jacob.
That's fucking cool.
That's awesome. It was a massacre. There was a massacre on this planet, bro. Really used that pulse rifle. Jesus.
Dude.
Goodness,
that's fucking cool as shit.
That's awesome. That is awesome.
Into it.
Inspired by the old Flash Gordon and Buck Rogers from the 40s. Thank you, Bear 11 Charlie.
Flash.
That's exactly what I remember hearing. Yeah. I love Drunken Angel and Highs and Lows. His samurai movies are also among the greats. 7 Samurai. Yeah, Kurosawa made some great fucking movies, man. We had to watch some of those in film school too, but I remember watching those way before film school.
I didn't realize it was my mom that wished you a happy early birthday.
Yeah.
Her birthday is tomorrow.
Oh, look at that. Happy birthday, Mama Kukovich. Look at us. Getting 1 year older.
Happy birthday, Mom.
1 year wiser, right? Am I right? You don't just get old. You don't get older, ladies and gents. We just get wiser. That's what that's what I like to say. Your body might disagree, but don't listen to that.
Yeah, I think my joints tell a different story.
Tony, did you find any directors or genres in film school that you thought were really cool? Nah, not yes and no. Like, I really went to film school just to kind of understand like specifics, like camera stuff and all that other shit, which again I've smoked out of my head now, but also it doesn't help. All the concussions and stuff kind of fuck me up. But anyway, we're not going to get into that. That's a whole nother story. But I really enjoyed looking at noir films in film school. I really liked the use of light in black and white. I thought that was really cool. I like mystery. I like I don't like a good procedural show, but I do like detective work. I love Columbo. You know, I love shit like this. That's why noir films were pretty cool to me. They really kind of like, I enjoyed really watching those. But I'm a big action guy. Like I tend to think that like you can get enough explanation through. You don't need too much dialogue. You know, like you need enough dialogue, obviously, to make the movie what it needs to be. But like, I kind of like to move it along. I don't like ultra long movies. So I'm a big fan of those old 80s action movies where Arnold would blow shit up for an hour and a half and that'd be the end of it.
You know,
I mean, it's hard to beat that.
Yeah, right. He would just sit there with his giant cannon, like, and you'd be like, yeah, yeah. And by the end, you know, the movie just ends.
Yeah, and you just leave thinking like, yeah, that was badass.
That was badass. You see when Arnold said that line?
Let off some steam, Bennett.
Yeah. Film noir is awesome. Yeah, no, I love noir stuff. That's good. He looks badass, Mikey, your mom said.
Thanks, Mom.
What? No. You all right over there? Okay, good. That's why I don't like horror films. They just drag to me. I get tired of watching. Yeah. And how many times can you see the same killer like survive things and come back from the dead? Or like, it's so annoying. Like, how many times are you going to vanquish that ghost before you go, you know what? You can have this house. It's yours. like how many times
I didn't even like this house.
like, how many movies do we need of this ghost terrorizing people before you just turn and go, you know what? Keep this fucking house. I don't need it. I don't know. And same thing with the Saw movies. Like, I thought that guy died of cancer in the first or second one. Why is it up to Saw 17 now? Like, how many times? Like, how many lessons do you have to delve out? I'm not understanding that.
Well, the studio found out the most lucrative form of torture is making you watch the same movie 35 goddamn times.
Yeah, that is true. I like Guy Ritchie films because a little bit of ultraviolet and dark humor goes a long way. I like those too. I'm a big fan of Sean Black, his films like Predator, but I do like he wrote Lethal Weapon. So I love like the buddy cop genre, and he does a lot of that. He did Kiss Kiss Bang Bang, which is one of my favorite movies, and he did the Nice Guys with
fucking love that movie.
Yeah, he directed and wrote that. So I love his kind of movies where it has like that humor, but it's like, you know, investigation, like a mystery, a little bit of suspense. So I love those kinds of movies, man. Those movies are my favorites. So like, but I love humor. So I love Beverly Hills Cop. That's like probably one of my favorite. I know a lot of people at Beverly Hills Cop, but that's one of my like favorite movies. It had everything. It had action. It had humor. It had a little bit of drama. It had a great story to it. So I just feel like those kinds of, to me, that's a perfect action movie. Like Arnold Schwarzenegger is great when he's blowing everything up, but a good action movie to me is an action star that you don't expect to be like an action star, like Eddie Murphy, Tom Cruise, for instance, in Mission Impossible. I always am impressed by how he does what he does in those movies. Where you're like, Jesus Christ, I wouldn't expect this guy to be like the hero that way, because he doesn't seem like, when you think back in the 80s, you see Arnold, Sly Stallone, they were shredded, they were meatheads. You know, so like I liked the unassuming hero, like Eddie Murphy. Like you didn't expect him to be the hero, and he would be the hero. He was like, oh, he's not a good cop. He's like a slacker. But then you find out, no shit, he's a very good cop. At the end of Beverly Hills Cop, you realize that he's a great detective when he actually
he's a great detective.
Yeah, when he applies himself. Yeah, so it's like shit like that. I like the story arcs of films too. I'm a big story guy. Through wrestling, that happened to me. Like I always liked storytelling. I like character arcs. Especially if you're going to turn them. Like, well, it's like guy goes heel to babyface, how'd that character arc happen? If it's the opposite, how'd that character arc happen? So I like to see that shit. So I love to see that shit in movies. Like, it's like a character arc through, like, for instance, like Lord of the Rings, where you see, like, Frodo. He's like this nice little fucking hobbit that just runs around and skips, and by the end, this fucking guy's a grizzled veteran. You know, he's tossing that ring, getting his finger bit off, you know, and shit like that. So it's like
Sarah Connor goes from being a total coward to, like, the hardest ass woman there could possibly.
Exactly. It's like this the character arcs are crazy. Yeah.
I too like that.
Yeah, man. So true. You can have it. Exactly. Just take the house. What am I doing here at this point?
Take it all, man.
Yeah, it's like that Eddie Murphy joke when he walks in. It was like the when he goes, "This house is beautiful. I really like this house. We're gonna make a family here." And he goes, "Get out. Too bad we can't stay, baby. Let's go." Like, it's shit like that. Like, I just would not be in that house. That's it. You could have it at that point. Spencer for Hire was my jam, and Hawk was awesome. Okay. Like, Shane Black is he's a great director. Big fan of his. He directed Iron Man 3. I could tell, because it was like that if you watch Iron Man 1 and 2 and then 3, you could just completely tell it's two different directors. Jon Favreau was 1 and 2, and Shane Black was 3, just by the way him and Rhodey interact with each other.
It's the same way in all of his movies. Like he has the two, it's like the buddy cop thing. That's why I kind of enjoyed Iron Man 3. I know a lot of people didn't like Iron Man 3 because he wasn't in the suit all the time, but I enjoyed it because it was a Shane Black movie. So if you know his style, it was like perfect. I was like, I get it. It was great. Like the bad guy had fucking like a sense of humor, like all of them, like the right hand guy and the Mandarin dude. They all had like a swag about him. It was like I like his directing style. I like the way he does things. Yeah.
Did he do Last Boy Scout? I mean, Joseph brought up Last Boy Scout. Is that a
He
Shane
might
Black
have.
movie?
He might have.
I love Last Boy
It's
Scout.
a great fucking movie as well.
Fucking awesome.
Yeah. How do you feel about a good story in your porn? No, we don't do that stuff here. Come on, Grievance. What are you doing?
I've never watched the whole thing. I have no idea.
FYI, no 3P08 tonight. So when I leave at 8 p.m., it'll be out of spite.
You punk ass.
Thanks, Kanan. I
You
appreciate the honesty, bro.
Shitbird.
Yeah, Hawk and Spencer for Hire had that swag factor. Yeah, man. He wrote Monster Squad as well. Jesus Christ. See, Shane Black was great, dude.
Monster Squad, like about the Silver Age monsters and the teenagers. Monster Squad.
I think so. Yeah. Last
I
Boy
loved that
Scout.
movie when I was a kid.
Last Boy Scout, best characters. Yeah, man.
So good.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of Shane. When I brought him up,
He said, "If you touch me again, I'll fucking kill you."
Yeah, I was like, I was a big fan of him, and I didn't realize when I was learning about him, because like they said, you pick a director, and like, you're supposed to learn about him and then write like a fucking synopsis about the fucking guy.
Oh,
And that's when I learned, like, oh shit, he wrote Predator, he directed Predator, and he didn't direct Lethal Weapon, but he wrote Lethal Weapon 1, and that's one of my favorite buddy cop series of all time is Lethal Weapon. So it's just like those are the movies I love. I love buddy cop films. My favorite. I watch them all, even if they're shit. Like the new ones with like Ice Cube and Kevin Hart. Like I still give them a chance.
That one I didn't like. I did like one that most people don't.
Which one?
It's the one with Bruce Willis and Tracy Morgan.
I like that too. I
like that one, especially when when they do that phone call shit in the cubicle.
Yeah.
Oh my god. That's
here's the thing though. Like, I love Tracy Morgan, but I think that was probably written for Eddie Murphy.
It does not feel like a Tracy Morgan.
No, it did. I felt like he was out of place in that film, but it was a funny movie. It made me laugh a lot. It was good.
Oh, it's great parts.
Yeah,
there's some really good stuff, and Sean William Scott just being Sean William Scott is pretty funny.
Yeah, Cop Out, I think it's called.
Cop Out, that's it.
Cop Out, yes.
Gun Bunny.
Yeah,
my guy.
Yeah, but like I watched them all. I even watched that stupid one with The Rock and Kevin Hart, where they were like, there was a time where Kevin Hart was just doing buddy comedies, and he was just putting it with somebody, and he did that like Central Intelligence, worst one I've ever seen.
Oh,
yeah, worst one I've ever seen.
I watched it and immediately forgot it.
Yeah, it was bad. It was very bad. They just, what it is? They don't know the pairings. They don't have the pairings right.
No,
it's not a good pairing.
Yeah,
Mel Gibson and Danny Glover were great together.
It's a great pair.
Yeah,
like we were talking about earlier about Nice Guys. Russell Crowe to.
I always forget the guy's name.
Oh my god!
I always forget his name. What? Yeah, go ahead. What the fuck is that guy's name?
I can't remember his.
Oh yeah, he's like
Ryan Gosling. Ryan
Gosling. Yes, Ryan Gosling. Even like I said,
excellent movie. I like Nice Guys. I love Nice Guys, or the other guys with Will Ferrell.
Yeah, Will Ferrell and Mark Wahlberg.
And Mark Wahlberg. That's a fucking awesome movie.
It's always about the pairing, dude. Always about because what's crazy is Kiss Kiss Bang Bang was Robert Downey Jr. and Val Kilmer, that was a fantastic pairing together. It was just it works when the personalities work well together. It works, and I feel like Bruce Willis and Tracy Morgan's personalities just didn't. It was kind of there, but it wasn't like they didn't have good chemistry. I felt it just didn't mesh well. And do you ever?
Because it's just Tracy Morgan.
Did you ever read the stories about how Bruce Willis made Kevin Smith cry because he directed that movie?
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah, because like Kevin Smith, all he wanted to do was direct Bruce Willis, so he made this movie.
Oh, that's right. No, I have heard that. Bruce Willis I used to listen to a lot of Kevin Smith's podcasts and stuff,
Yeah.
like him and Ralph Garman and stuff. I used to listen to a
Yeah.
lot of them, and I do
Yeah.
remember hearing that.
And he'd be like, well, I was like, God damn, dude, can you imagine? Fucking A. Mikey has baby face down cold. He could pull off a heel turn? Probably could. He could probably pull a heel turn off. You write the right one, you could probably pull it off.
You know, who knows?
Crow said they're working on another Nice Guys. Now, I would be down for that. That was a really good movie. That was funny.
I'm definitely interested.
Yeah.
That's a sequel I could probably get behind.
Yeah.
It kind of lets it, kind of leaves it open at the end. You're like, oh shit, they're going into business together.
This is an underrated movie too. Bulletproof with Damon Wayans and Adam Sandler.
I don't know if I've ever seen that.
That's a good movie.
Like I've seen it. Like, I can picture. I can see the
Adam
VHS cover.
Adam Sandler was coming fresh off like Happy Gilmore or some shit. He was coming off one of those. It might have been both Billy Madison and Happy Gilmore. So he was riding high, and Damon Wayans was like it was hot in the streets at that point too. So they put them together, and it was like it wasn't a bad pairing, but again, the chemistry wasn't right. It wasn't right. Like for instance, like when it's just something about like Glover and Gibson, like when they were together, it was just like you could like you believe that they were two cops and one was too old for this shit and one was too brash, and too like uncontrolled. He was out of control and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He definitely sells rigs. I mean.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. I can't
even the dramatic parts. When he puts the fucking Beretta in his mouth and is having that crisis moment, sitting in that fucking RV or whatever.
Everybody's
looking at the picture and he's tearing up and shit. Like, it's pretty good,
Yeah, everybody's shitting on Kevin Smith right now.
Well, I mean,
Triple D says he doesn't like any of the answers you have in the poll. Well, hold on a second, dude. We got to tell you something about Triple D. We're talking about the honksters, man. We're all honksters here, dude, now.
Hey, all right. So going back to the chat has, or the poll has 43 votes.
Okay, that's great.
Honkies is the bottom. That's 16%. All right. People did not like the honkies. As funny as I think it is. All right. So tied at 26% is honkers and none of the above. Still in the lead at 33% is honkamaniacs.
Honkamaniacs.
So, I don't know. That's too close to make it definitive. We'll put a button in it. We've got some good ones here. Let it marinate a little while.
Largo, I saw that too, and I'm interested to see how that goes. So
I don't know, man. That could be good.
I haven't seen his Superman movie yet. Did you see that yet? No. So I don't know like how it's going to be. I usually give that a test. Like the first movie is like a barometer. Like I went and saw Man of Steel to give Zack Snyder his. Like, all right, let's see how this is going to be. And then I was like, all right, that's a good movie. And then I saw Dawn of Justice, and I was like, well, what the fuck was that? But then when I saw the director's cut, I was like, oh, why didn't they just make this in the theater in the first place? And then you would understand his movies. And then I saw Justice League, and now I was like, Jesus Christ, this is the worst pile of shit I've ever seen. And then you see his Justice League, and you're like, again, they should have just let him cook. It wasn't that bad, but it wasn't great. Right. So but I always give people a chance. So I'm going to see a Superman movie and see how that is. And because I saw his Suicide Squad movie, it was okay, but I just felt like it was like, it was like Temu version of Guardians of the Galaxy. Like it's what he was just doing like the same shtick. You were taking like a non-conventional group of fucking characters that nobody cared about, and you were making them kind of relevant for a short time.
Kind of. Like it just, it's different when you take characters that nobody gives a shit about and you make it fun. Nobody cared about Guardians of the fucking Galaxy. Nobody cared. Yeah. So you just made it a fun space cowboy movie. Cool, dude. That's all good.
Yeah.
That's fine. And you do the same thing with, the Suicide Squad. Fine. Yeah. Okay. But then you get to Superman. I'm like, a lot of people give a shit about Superman. He's like our first superhero. His lore is very concrete.
Yeah.
People usually don't like new twists on Superman.
Yeah.
So that's a tall order. And then you're doing shit like putting your dog in the movie. I don't know. I'm gonna watch it. I'm holding my I'm reserving my judgment until I actually watch it. But if it sucks, I would still give buddy cop Green Lanterns a try, because that dynamic is far different than Superman or group ensemble.
Yeah.
That's two guys. Well written. I mean, they did that in the they did it in the comics. Those John and
Hal.
Yeah. They did that in the comics for quite a while.
They said there was
Green Lantern, book sales fucking sucked then, but
yeah, they said they're going to be whatchamacallit too. They're going to put Guy Gardner in it. That Nathan Fillion is going to be in it a lot.
I don't know.
So, yeah, we'll see.
I didn't like the way it looked in the preview, Guy Gardner, but I will wait until I actually watch it.
I think Lanterns might be where you see him in that, like I don't say iconic, but like that vest, that Green Lantern vest.
The leather jacket vest.
Best thing, that he's wearing. Yeah. I mean, you'd be stupid not to, because the shit they had on the Superman movie looks silly.
I mean, you might as well lean full into it.
Yeah, Cooter's Garage says the Lethal Weapon series was good, but Damon Wayans and the other dude butted heads. Then Sean William Scott came along, and Wayans already wanted out. Yeah, I remember that TV show. The guy that got to play Riggs was weird. The actor. Yeah. Saw a great meme the other day that said they should make Groundhog Day 2 and just put the only one back in theaters. Like, so just put the same movie back in theaters.
The same movie? Yeah. That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
They were supposed to be making a Lethal Weapon. They can't now because Danny Glover is older than dirt, and fucking Mel Gibson can barely fucking move. So he can never go.
Also, Hollywood, not a big Mel Gibson fan.
That's true too.
Let's put that right out there. Yeah. He's not on anybody's A-list.
The whole "what if Superman was a bad guy" trope is played out. Give me a classic Soups. Okay.
Yeah, give me the Boy Scout, man. The contrast between
Daredevil Davis throwing up. Who are you throwing up? Because you want to be called you want to be called the Hulkstermania, whatever. Hulkamaniac. You're a Hulkamaniac. Or are you talking about Superman, man? I don't know what you're talking about, dude, but you better figure it out, man.
Thursdays at 9.
Yeah, figure it out. There you go. Nathan nails it as Guy, but he has too old. He's just too old for the part. That's true. Guy Gardner is the worst. He might as well partner up with Bumblebee, the worst Transformer. Jesus, was that?
Well, he can't be the worst Soundwaves out there.
War Chest Full of Toys said, "I hated that Superman movie. Pukemania is running wild." Oh Jesus,
man!
You just went nuts on that Pukemania, brother. You gotta calm down, dude.
Well, take a breath, bro.
So just take a second, dude. We're gonna call you honkamaniac, man. You want to be a honkamaniac? You don't have to be a honkamaniac, brother. Zicane says unsubbed. I guess he's a fan of Soundwave, right?
That's his favorite.
Soundwave was the tape or the radio?
That's the tape deck.
The tape deck, right? War Chest.
I'm being honest, I actually like Soundwave.
War Chest. I should start a YouTube channel and call War Chest Hates It.
Oh yeah, there you go.
That would probably grow faster than you think, War Chest.
I bet it would. People love anger watching.
Yeah, people would get very mad.
I don't think I give them enough of my angry side to really have a opinion about it. But
yeah.
If that's all you did, I think you'd do well.
That's funny. It's like, my name is War Chest, and today I hate this.
Yeah. Today I want to talk about this.
Action Joe Fig says, "Good evening. Worked late tonight." Well, it's nice to have you here, bud.
Yeah, thanks for coming in, Action Joe Figs. I appreciate you.
We appreciate you hanging out.
The work on Jacob's special.
His Spaceman. Dude, that looks real good.
With
fucking A, that looks awesome.
UV reactive Martian blood.
Yeah. That's right.
I'm pretty tickled about it. I think it's fucking awesome.
That's awesome.
Oh, Zach said he bans Daredevil Day on his way out.
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
Just picked up the new Chewbacca from Black Series. Not bad at all. Gone for 10% off, too. Nice, dude. Nice, brother. Nice, dude.
Good score, dude.
That blue is sick. I would add silver accents to it. Not just me. I'm a crazy boy.
You are crazy. I don't know what
I like blue and silver. I don't know why. I like those two colors together. Blue and gold is all right, too. But blue and silver, I really like it. But blue and white is nice, too. That blue is just popping, dude.
It's gorgeous, dude. I'm in fucking love with it.
Jumped right off the screen. It truly is. That's all funny until someone yucks as a Kanan's yum.
It's true, Jim. It's very true.
Is there a way to take off Road Pig's stomach tattoo without ruining the figure? Jetman asks.
Yeah. Lacquer thinner.
Yeah, they'll just wipe the tattoo right off, right?
Right off.
Yeah, just a little bit of lacquer thinner. I don't think it'll fuck the plastic up.
If it does turn it white, which is about the worst thing it can do, just rub a little mineral oil on it, and it'll absorb its pigment back.
Okay.
The more you know.
Yeah. Doon. So now that doesn't have to be a Destro body that you could fit that on. You could fit that onto that figure. What figure is that? Is that the what's his name?
This is a Snow Job.
Snow Job, right? Yeah.
Yeah, and it does fit.
That's cool.
Especially if you trim off the back peg, it actually fits really nice.
Yeah.
It's not perfect. It's not like the Destro, because the inside of this armor fits into the Destro because it's a legit render of the Destro figure. Like it's precision made.
Yeah.
So it fits exceptionally well. But this fits really good. I mean, I know nobody has like a fucking plethora of Snow Job figures because he was hard as shit to get.
He was very hard to get, yeah.
But if it works for this,
are you going to add anything else from the kit on there?
Yeah. I just had these three, but if it works with this, then it does work with this.
Oh shit!
I mean, I don't know. You probably have to take that ring off.
Yeah.
Of the collar there, but it's the same exact figure.
Yeah.
So you could use at least the torso part of it with one of these. I don't think anything else from that kit would fit, but I don't know.
That's sick.
I just wanted to try it on something else, and I knew Snow Job already kind of looked like a spacesuit.
Yeah.
And so, I tried it out, and I'm very surprised and pleased with the suit, with the how it fits.
Yeah, no, that top looks really good on him.
And this could be, like this one's like a military, right?
Yeah.
So like this could be like a, like a an engineer or something.
Yeah.
Like he's just on the planet. He just needs the breathing apparatus.
Yeah.
And in a spacesuit, like that could definitely be something,
Yeah, you could just like maybe mount some tanks on the back with some hoses. And
you get some tanks, like Pops. I don't know if you're still listening, but he's got this Deep Six kit that he reworked the torso.
Yeah, holy
Deep
shit!
Six,
Okay. Yeah.
And then he made a new backpack for it, which is 2 tanks that plug onto the back.
Oh, that's beautiful.
So if you had something like that on the back of that,
yeah, exactly.
then bam, there you go. There's your engineer. There's your non-combatant space guy.
Being a 1/6 scale Joe collector, I only own one classified, but a bunch of Action Force. Nice, dude.
Oh yeah, right on.
I'm a big fan of these hats. Like I have I just opened up this morning, Heavy Duty and Dial Tone, and I'm a big fan of these figures, man. I've been collecting these guys now for quite a while, since 2020, since they started coming out, right?
Pretty much the beginning, yeah.
Yeah, so I've been there from the beginning. I like GI Joe, Yo Joe.
I do like GI Joe. I also am a big fan of the Monster Force.
Yeah, those are sick, dude. Delta Red.
Fucking love these.
Yeah. I know a lot of people complain about the price. As long as it doesn't go up any higher, I think those are perfect. Like, I can understand why they they're expensive. Like, they come with so much shit.
They do.
So much stuff.
They do.
Yeah.
And I mean, now if you're talking about like all this, like, okay, so all the shit that came with heavy duty there. How much is heavy duty?
$35.
$35. So
Yeah.
for 40 and some change, you get one of these.
That's what I'm saying. I can understand it.
It's really not that far off.
Yeah. And listen, before you know it, GI Joe is going to be $35.
Oh, it'll get there. It'll get there. And Monster Force will rise. I mean,
yeah.
I know Bobby's doing everything he can do to keep the price down, and that's fucking fantastic. You know, as a toy collector, I appreciate any effort that anybody puts into their toy to make it more affordable. That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Most people aren't going to do that.
Yeah. I am sorry if you already answered this question, but Legend Series, did you look at that Crab Mech online? It's cheap right now. I did look at it, and I'm considering getting it. There's a bunch of stuff I'm looking at. It's one of the things on my list, Menjosa. He had this Crab Mech from Sonic the Hedgehog, the movie.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, you know, that'd be a good like robot fish for like Superman to fight or whatever the fuck. When I was looking at it, it was on Amazon for kind of cheap. I know very little about ARAH, which is a real American hero, right, Joe? Since they came out after I was old. I have a ton of 60s and at Joe Paul plus more modern. Wow, that's cool.
Yeah, nice.
Yes, the Stinger is on BBTS for $50 right now. So if anybody's looking to get a couple of Stingers, now would be the time. They're $12.50 right now for that crab. So if anybody's looking to get like robot crabs, that's from Sonic the Hedgehog, the movie. Comes with a little Sonic the Hedgehog too. So if you want to have a Sonic the Hedgehog to put on your shelf,
I think you could get regular crabs for about the same price too.
Yeah. that's the story on the street, I guess.
I would assume. I have no idea.
Alpha Red says Monster Force is worth the price, the paint, the detail, the accessories, top notch. Yes,
it is. It really is. I mean,
it's very true. I agree.
I can't wait to see what Skeletron 6-inch figures look like.
Yeah, I saw some of those at ZoloCon in the display.
They're fucking great.
I'm excited.
I mean, their paint masters and samples are awesome.
Yeah, I'm excited for those.
The posability on them is intense. Like they've engineered the hell out of it.
Yeah. Monster Force Delta Reds, hell yeah. Daredevil Dave, you silly.
$10. There you go.
Crazy boys.
Crazy boys.
Everybody silly gooses tonight. We love it. Appreciate you guys.
If there was ever a place for it, it's this one.
Yeah, right. Hey, Patrick's in the house. What's up, y'all? Video games and beers, so I'm late. Hey, get it? Welcome to the party. Welcome to the party. It's good to have you.
Welcome to the party, Richter.
He was Sub-Zero. Now he's Plane Zero.
What killed the dinosaurs? The Ice Age.
I said that to my wife today. She goes, "What?" And I go, "You bitch! You don't know fucking Arnie."
I always hated that movie, but my God, his one-liners are
I truly believe that he couldn't do that movie unless they gave him that many one-liners. Like when they brought him in for contract like negotiations, he's like, "This is what I see. I'm going to do as many one-liners as I want." And they were like, "All right, let him do this fucking."
Like, okay.
I also picked up a couple of Crab Mechs. They're fun. Okay, so Zakanin got a couple of those and could seconded Ben Joe's recommendation.
He was probably playing with this Crab Mech on his wife's butt.
Jacob Brill says he hears that those crabs are free in certain parts of town.
Ah, yes, the Albuquerque.
Looking forward to Monster Force Chadsworth Sasquatch with a minigun. Yes, I want that Sasquatch.
And donuts.
Yeah. Good evening. Good evening.
Good evening. Yeah.
How's it going, bud? 1, 2, 3. The Iceman cometh. Yeah.
The Iceman cometh. Yes.
Oh my god. Fucking Arnold Schwarzenegger. What a great movie.
He's the best.
If nothing else from that movie, well, at least it was that.
Yeah. Yes.
Would you say that was the worst Batman movie you've ever seen? I mean, I'd say it's up there.
It is up there, but is it the worst? That's tough. It's really a toss-up between Batman and Robin and Batman Forever.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
It's Batman and Robin for sure. If you watch it,
I think it's Batman and Robin because of the nipples, but actually, you know what? It's not because of the nipples. Not specifically.
Referring to rubber nipples before my wife bursts in the chat talking about nipples. He's doing the rubber nipples on the suit.
Alfred designed the suits and somehow already had his niece's measurements on making a skin-tight suit for her that I think is the worst part of that movie.
Yeah, that was dumb.
You're like, Alfred, you dude. Ew.
Yeah, it was Batman and Robin is bad. And Batman and Robin, the guy who made the suits put rubber nipples on all the suits. All of them. And they got everybody in an uproar.
Not everybody. Batgirl doesn't have nipples.
Well, Batgirl doesn't have them. Just Batman and Robin. So on their rubber suits had rubber nipples. It's pretty funny.
You do get a giant Bane. You know.
Yeah.
You do get a Bane that looks pretty close as far as a real person's.
You didn't like the guy's his name Tom Hardy's Bane?
I don't like Tom Hardy's Bane.
No, you're not.
I'm not a big Christopher Nolan Batman fan.
Really? Not a fan.
I love the first one, but the other ones.
So buddy, get the fuck out of here, really? We are like the same dude. I love Batman Begins too. I think the other two are like, meh.
Yeah, that's fantastic. Yeah, I don't like the other two. I don't.
I said that one time. It was her and her fucking brother, right? Because she loves The Dark Knight. This one over here, and I said, no, actually, I prefer Batman Begins. I think that's a better film. And the two of these fucks, they look over at me and go, and I'm like, excuse me, like, like look at this fucking old guy over here. He's so stupid, doesn't know nothing about movies.
Yeah, okay, boomer. I mean, but that's true. I mean, she's in my age group. Those people our age. Christopher Nolan's the Batman they grew up with, so Christopher Nolan Batman is their Batman.
Yeah.
You know, people that are my dad's age, you know, Michael Keaton is their Batman.
Yeah.
You know, it's a generational thing, and like some people it just doesn't fit. For me, it doesn't fit. Christian Bale is not a good Batman in my eyes. Ben Affleck, best Batman.
I really think he was a great Batman. I know he doesn't.
He was fucking awesome Batman.
I know
he pulled off Bruce Wayne really well. I know a lot of people like the Alan Richson to be Batman, and as Batman, that's fantastic. But you're going to tell me you're not going to assume the fucking 6.5 foot tall Playboy isn't also a 6.5 foot vigilante? He's going to stand out in a tuxedo. He's fucking huge.
Yeah. Yeah, that's funny. Who would you pick to play Batman then?
I'm going back to Ben Affleck.
Yeah, I would grab him again. Yeah.
Honestly, Jason Ackles is probably the front runner for me right now.
I mean, he would be a good Batman.
I think he would be a good Batman. He can do the voice. We know he does the voice. So you don't have to do any weird stuff. He doesn't have Christian Bale's duck lips. You don't have to do that.
Yeah.
I think as far as I'm concerned, Jason Ackles would be a good Batman. Affleck was the bomb in Batman.
I would be okay with Jensen Ackles for sure.
Yeah.
I would like that. There was a time where I was okay with either Carl Urban or John Hamm too, because I could see them as Bruce Wayne, especially John Hamm.
I could definitely. I mean, Poe. That's easy. That's easy to see too, because Mad Men.
Because of Mad Men
plays that kind of cocky,
yeah,
Playboy kind of vibe. Now he's just too old to do it.
He's too old now. Yeah. Same thing with Affleck.
I mean, unless you were doing an older Batman, but if you were doing that, Affleck wouldn't be out of the running then.
Yeah.
But if you wanted him to carry a franchise for a few films, I think you'd have to go with somebody,
younger,
in their 40s probably.
I would go
They
Jensen
sound
Ackles. I think that would be a
I agree.
fantastic idea. Because the same way that Superman, when they said when he test fitted the suit, he came back to do the movie. He had put on like 30 pounds of muscle.
Yeah.
It was like the resuit. Like I could think, Jensen Ackles can easily get a trainer and get big enough to look like Batman, look menacing. I think he
Sure.
could pull it off. Yeah.
I mean, he doesn't have to do that. I mean, I love that Batman. Like, I love the, imposing look. Like,
Yeah.
you see him standing, and you're like, oh shit, there is nothing I can do to defend this guy.
Yeah.
But I'm also okay with just as not an overly large guy. The Jim Lee body, right? The Jim Lee Batman, like what it is now. I'm fine with that. That's all good with me.
How do you did you like the fucking the Pattinson Batman, that new one, the Batman?
I didn't think it was terrible, but it's not something I want to watch.
I feel that how I felt about it the same way I felt about the Joker, where it's like you could have changed the name and made it anything else, and it still would have been that movie. Like, you would have been okay with that movie, but like it didn't have to be the Batman. Like, it didn't have to be Batman. Just those are the characters that you used.
Yeah, I think I don't care about Batman learning to be Batman. That's just not interesting to me. It's like when they came out with Gotham, the show, and I was like, I don't ever need to watch that. Why would I care about Gotham City without Batman?
Dude, I said the same thing.
And then like learning like hearing like pieces of it, or seeing clips of it or whatever, and I'm just like, so they just throw Easter eggs at your face for 30 minutes? Fuck that.
Yeah, they pretty much did.
Like, it could have been cool, like if you're following Jim Gordon in the early years, and you're doing like that year one Jim Gordon where he was a fucking Green Beret and he can do damage too.
Yeah,
that'd be cool to see. That would be something in Gotham that I would be interested to watch. But that wasn't what they went to with it. They wanted to do Easter eggs. Oh, here's Penguin Ice Company. Fuck yourself.
The funny thing is I think originally that's what it was supposed to be. It was supposed to be just following Jim Gordon through Gotham. And then somewhere along the way, it was just like, well, let's just pound Easter eggs over their heads, so at least they know Batman will eventually be here. And this is how all the bad guys show up. This is how they're already here when he becomes Batman. But aren't there comic books where they just show up for the first time and he's already Batman? Like some of these villains. Like, so it's like, why are they already there in this? I just didn't get it. I never understood that show.
Yeah. Not a fan of that.
I thought Carl Urban would have been a good indie. Oh, that would have been interesting. John Hamm would make a great Archer. I agree with that too.
Oh, I could see that for sure.
Yeah, I could definitely see that.
Yeah.
Do you guys think Warner Brothers will get sold and the next owners won't make anything to do with Guns Universe, or won't want anything to do with Guns Universe? I don't know, bud. I don't know, Transporter. That's a good question.
That is a good question. I think it probably just depends on how much they spend on it, as to how they're willing to put a little more money into somebody else's vision. I would guess not, because if they're taking it, they probably want to redo everything.
Yeah,
I could be wrong.
Jared Padalecki, I don't know. I couldn't see that. He's too he's kind of big like the other guy, like Alan Richardson. He's a tall
I don't
dude.
even know who the fuck that is.
That's the other guy from Supernatural, the brother.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
So Dean, right? No, Sam. He's Sam. That's Sam.
Okay.
Yeah. Casting an unknown for bats might be the better way to go. I hope we get more detective, less gadgets.
I will say that was probably the best part of the Batman, was the emphasis on the detective.
Yeah.
I liked that.
I'm okay with gadgets, but I like for instance, like Arkham Knight, where he uses gadgets on the crime scenes. So there's detective work, but there's still the gadgets there, so he's he's on another level than all the criminals. So I'm okay with it. But as long as it's done correctly, I don't want it to just be, oh, look at this remote control batarang, like things like that. I don't want to see. Like, I want him to be doing detective work like he did in the Batman, but I want him to like for instance in Arkham Knight, where he has the eye scanner thing that he could see like certain things, that he could scan like DNA and shit like that. That I want, but I still want the detective work. I think that would be cool.
So I don't know if I shared it with you, but I wrote a Batman story, like a synopsis for a movie,
Okay.
and it's a story about seven different Batman, and
Okay.
like there is something that is hunting Batman and taking him out of every universe.
Oh wow.
So one Batman figures it out and goes to get other Batman. So there's a few timelines that they found, they know of. They go to some, Batman's already gone, but in some cases somebody has taken their place.
Yeah.
Like in one, I think the one that figures it out is actually a Dick Grayson Batman, and
okay.
it starts like he's like running along the rooftops, and he has Oracle. So him and Barbara are the team.
Okay.
So Barbara's like feeding him information, and he's doing,
Yeah.
grappling from building to building, chasing this taxi through the streets, or chasing this cab through the streets.
Okay.
And so he gets down to it, and he uses his batons and everything. Like he's tailored Batman to be, Dick Grayson style.
More like him. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So then, he gets Barbara. He's like chasing this guy down to get something out of the trunk or something. And nice, Toad. Appreciate the compliments. This can be realistically unlike absolute Batman, who everyone acts like they is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So he's like finishes this mission up, and Barbara's like, Dick, there's somebody here that needs to talk to you, and she passes over the mic, and it's Bruce, and Bruce has been dead. Like he took the void. Like Batman didn't die. Bruce did.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so he hears Bruce's voice, and she's like, "You're not going to believe this." And he's like, "Dick, I need you. Get here now." And so he gets there, and he's like, "I need you to come with me, and we have to go fight this battle." So him and Oracle go to this other centralized timeline with these other Batman, and one is like a samurai style Batman. One's Barbara as Batman, and she's like a high tech like Iron Man suit style, but she's a fucking excellent detective.
Okay.
So like when you meet her, she's like scanning this crime scene, and
that's cool.
It's pretty bad. I thought it was pretty cool, and I was like,
sick
this would be a
shit,
good story,
Hell yeah, dude. That's sick.
Someday I'll have to read it or something. I'll have to do like a reading of it.
That'd be sick.
So yeah, so it's Thomas Wayne Batman, because I love that Batman.
Okay, Flashpoint. All right.
Yeah, I love that Batman. So that one, you walk up to it, the camera comes in on him, and he's like walking through this dilapidated manor. There's spider webs everywhere, and he's dripping blood, and you kind of see like blood hitting the hardwood floors that are covered in dust, and he's kind of running his hand across the wall, and you just see his fingers like streaking through the dust on the wall and the pictures and stuff. And he kind of strolls out this old French doors out into this courtyard, and you can see this beautiful fountain that's just fallen to shit, disrepair.
Yeah.
And these beautiful gardens that are just dead. It's just everything's full of death and decay. And he walks out, and he walks past all of that out of the garden, and there's this tombstone, and you see it over his shoulder, and it says, "Beloved son, here lies Bruce Wayne," and he falls to his knees, and he's got this monologue going on about how he's closed the gap. He killed Martha. He killed his Joker, and that's all he had to live for. Justice was done. So he pulls his gun out, and he's got it under his chin, and you see his finger like just start to squeeze on it, and just in the distance, this orb, this light comes out, and it's a portal, and Bruce walks through, and he's like, "I need you to come with me."
Wow.
It's cool. That's the first time he's seen his dad. He had no idea what he remembered him from as a kid. So it's kind of like emotional. But then at the end, some cool shit happens, and I don't know. Now I want to read it.
You should. I don't know about that, because then you would be bogged down by technology and shit. Like, I guess if you want to do like a real detective style noir film,
you did like a detective, like a soft shoe detective style.
Yeah, you could do that. Did you see that they're doing that with Spider-Man? Like, they have Spider-Man noir coming out with Nick Cage.
I did see that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be like on Prime or some shit, right? I don't know.
Why Nick Cage? Such a weird
Because he
pick
did
for a
that dumb
Spider-Man.
cartoon. He did the voice from the cartoon. Look at that movie, the Into the Spider-Verse. He
Oh,
was,
did he?
yeah, he was the voice of the noir version. So naturally, they're like, well, let's let him do it. So I don't get it, but whatever, you know. It's a lot of fucking,
Okay.
a lot of like they're giving old people chances. So I guess maybe they could bring Ben Affleck to be Batman again. The problem is James Gunn has this weird vision. Like you could tell what he's doing. It's much younger. Like that Superman looks much younger.
Yeah.
So I think he's gonna make everybody much younger.
Yeah, it's like it's a restart, right? I mean,
Yeah.
let's take it back because I want to be able to do movies. You know,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I need young people. But that just makes it stranger that he would go with an older cast for Guy Gardner.
Yeah, because Nathan Fillion.
Unless you were just making him to write him off immediately and picking somebody that people like, you know.
Yeah.
People love Nathan Fillion. I love Nathan Fillion.
Nathan Fillion's great, yeah.
Like I watched The Rookie and I'm like, man, this is who they should have cast as Hal, as you know, in that the cop show. Like he's perfect for this. Like he's so good.
Yeah.
He's got the quick wit. He's a smart ass.
He did the voice of Hal Jordan in the movies.
He did, and he did a great job.
The animated movies, yeah, he was a great Hal Jordan. I think that's one of the reasons why James Gunn, because like, listen, you can't be Hal Jordan because you know you're just not leading man material. You're old and whatever, but you're not shaped. This guy that they got kind of looks like Hal Jordan, so it's like that's our guy. But we'll make you Guy Gardner. We'll still make you a Green Lantern. You just won't be the Green Lantern.
But Kyle Chandler's no younger.
I know that guy's old as shit.
I don't get it. I get picking somebody young. I understand that entirely. But you took the guy that people would have been like super excited about, and you sub in. Like I love Kyle Chandler. I watch most of what he does. I think he's a good actor.
Yeah.
But he's not really known for wit. He's known for being a fucking asshole. He's a great asshole. You know, when he plays the FBI and Wolf of Wall Street. You know, he was the head coach in Friday Night Lights. You know, he's done some great. I remember they wanted him to be Cable at one point.
Yeah, I don't see it with him though. When they showed that one clip, like with that picture where he's walking side by side with Jon Stewart, that guy looks like Jon Stewart. I'm like, all right, I like.
It was like solid cast for Jon.
Yeah, that cast was great, but him, I'm just like, I could have went a little younger. I think Alan Richardson should be the new Aquaman.
Oh, that would be kind of cool. That would be good because he's the Justice League's Thor, right?
He's and he's jacked already.
Huge would make a lot of sense.
Yeah, so like it's like, all right, well, he's the underwater god. I understand that. He doesn't have to hide the fact that he's massive, you know. So I don't know. I think Alan Richardson would be a great Aquaman. I'm fine with old people being in it. By the way, should make that story sound so good. I know it does. You definitely should finish that out. Jake Anderson. I think John is always going to be the main Lantern. The Jon Stewart dude. I don't know these actor names. Anderson played Aquaman. Smallville. I know, but he wasn't like he is now, where he's fucking massive. He was like a skinny ass. He did a show. What was it Blue Mountain State, where he was the football player, and he was so funny. He was the only reason I watched that show, because he was so funny on that show.
He's literally the only thing I remember from that show.
Oh, he was so funny on that show. He's the only reason I watched it. He was the Thad. I used to fucking
Thad. Yeah,
he used to make me laugh so hard. He was so funny. Yeah, but I think you're right. It's going to be more focused on the Jon Stewart dude,
that's fine.
Was fantastic in a terrible show called Titans. Titans was such a dog shit show. You are not wrong about that, bud. He was great. About Titans. Yeah, he was okay, but Titans was shit, man. They that show was so dumb. Like he was called Dove, right? That's what he was. Or he was the other one. Hawk. He was Hawk. The other character was Dove. Like it's like, what the fuck, dude? He's Aquaman. He's fucking Aquaman. Put him in the water.
You're Aquaman. Be Aquaman.
Yeah, go in the water, will you? Jesus Christ. I know he was on. He doesn't want to play that role again. Well, money talks. Remember that. The $1 Million Man once said, "Everybody's got a price." You know, so
true.
You know, you throw the right amount of money at him. Listen, I'm sure Jason Momoa didn't want to go directly from Aquaman to
to Lobo, but here we are.
Well, he shouldn't have been Aquaman. He should have been
No,
Lobo.
he should have been Lobo from the start. But here we are, you know. Shamar Moore. Is that the dude from
Shamar Moore?
Jetman? Is that the dude from that show like SWAT that's on channel? My mother loves that show. That's the only reason I think I know that dude's name. You know who would have been a good Jon Stewart too? Way back when, if you would have casted this in the 90s, it would have just been Denzel Washington, right? Can we agree on that?
That would have been.
It's been in the 90s. Jon Stewart was going to be Denzel Washington, just straight up.
That would have been hard.
Yeah. Now it's hard to.
I don't know though. I don't know. That Denzel may have been a little too young then to be.
You think so?
Yeah, I mean, John's a war hero. He's a war vet. He's seen some shit.
Okay.
At least the way he is now. The way they wrote him in the 70s when he was like a Black Panther, he was a little different.
So what do you think, Carl Weathers? He did fight a predator.
Whoa. Carl Weathers would. Hold on a second there, dude.
I just
Apollo Creed, dude.
Wait a minute. Yeah, he did. He was a boxer too, dude. I don't know if you remember me for a lot of people in his time, man.
Damn, yeah, I don't know, man.
Everybody has a price. Goddamn right. Goddamn right.
Mm-hmm.
Ever watch Cocaine Cowboys? No, I did not. Yes, SWAT. He's the dude from SWAT. Okay. Guy who played Diggs on Arrow would have nailed Stewart. Wasn't he John Stewart in that universe? In the end, he becomes the John Stewart Green Lantern.
Does he? Is that what happens at the end?
Yeah, if you watch that show all the way to the end, the last episode, he gets the Green Lantern ring.
I remember watching that and thinking this guy would make a great John Stewart.
He becomes the Green Lantern. Like in the show.
I bailed on it.
Yeah, in the show, you find out that he took his mother's last name. So he's John Diggle, but his father's last name is Stewart. So he's actually John Stewart.
Oh.
Yeah, and then the ring, like the last season, he gets the ring. I don't know if he becomes the Green Lantern. He probably does. But he's supposed to be the Green Lantern that you're talking about. He was in the shows.
That is interesting.
Yeah. Denzel should voice Kilowog. That'd be cool. Like, all right.
That's what you do. That's what you do.
That's what you do. That's okay. Okay, we'll do it. We'll do it your way. I couldn't see that, bro. Kilowog's gonna be.
That would be a hilarious Kilowog.
That would be.
That feels more like a Lego movie Kilowog, though.
Yeah, yeah. Did you see this Anacondas trailer with Jack Black and fucking Paul Rudd?
I did not. I saw that it happened, and I was like, okay.
At first, I thought they were trying to recreate that stupid movie, and now it's funny because they're actually trying to recreate that movie. They're trying to. It's like two actors trying to film it, like trying to make that movie.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
So it's like a comedy about so it's kind of like Tropic Thunder in that way, where it's like it's like a film about people making a movie.
Yeah.
So it might be funny.
Okay. All right. I'd give that a try.
Yeah, boy, did I give up on the answer after 4 seasons. Yeah, dude, after 4 seasons. Listen, after
I don't know how long I made it.
Yeah.
I just kept being uncomfortable. Like every time he had a set of dialogue with his sister, I thought they were gonna fuck. Like the music changed, and you guys are really into each other, and it's fucking creepy.
Yeah, you know what I didn't like about the show is like when they started doing the Ra's al Ghul shit and all that stuff. I'm like, wait a minute, isn't this like Batman? Like I don't know if he did that to him, and I don't know if that actually happened to Green Arrow.
I did not see that part.
Oh, see? So you must have checked out early because when that shit started happening, that's when I was out. I was like, this makes no fucking sense. When the hell did all this happen to him?
Yeah, I don't know how long I made it. I was really excited because I like Green Arrow. I like Oliver Queen.
Yeah.
And I was into it, and then they just kept shoehorning shit into it. I was like, dude, I don't want to do this anymore.
Yeah.
I'm out.
Doom Patrol had me with that donkey fart. Doom Patrol 2 is another one. I thought it wasn't good. Yeah, I don't know. I just wasn't. If you want a funny movie, check out Tex Montana Survives. It gives me aches from laughing. No, Arrow was the Batman in the Arrowverse. Exactly. It was so fucking stupid. It was so dumb.
I said, why don't you just bring in Batman? Why don't you just bring in Batman? Why are you giving him Batman's story? I just didn't that was so stupid. Like Deathstroke was in it, and I like that. That season with Deathstroke was awesome.
That worked. I thought
Randy
that was
Bennett.
cool. I was like, that's actually a pretty good pairing.
Yeah.
Because they're both similar fighters, and
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
cool
But
with that.
right after that storyline with Deathstroke, and it went right into like the Ra's al Ghul shit, and by then you're like, this makes no fucking sense. I was like, this is dog shit. Once they started extending and they had like 4 different shows that all connected, I was like, this is too much for me. I'm out.
I agree.
Because they had the Arrow, they had Flash, they had DC Legends of Tomorrow, Supergirl, Superman, and Lois. Like, it's like, what the fuck? Why is it that you'll do everybody else but Batman? I was like, what the fuck? Like, Jesus Christ, man. And Jensen Ackles is attached to your network with Supernatural. You mean to tell me you just couldn't go, hey, man, you want to be Batman? Like, I'm sure you would have said, yeah, please.
Hey, you want to give this a shot?
Yeah, I'm like, so dumb, man. So dumb. But that, that's what happens when they start to have one good show and it starts to kind of get traction. They start to just give you the keys to the castle.
Yeah, they just start piling on.
Yeah, like that Taylor Sheridan, right? He hit it big with that show Yellowstone, and then all of a sudden he started doing 1961, 1941, right? And then all these other ones, and now he's doing Tulsa King and this one and that one.
All right, so
yeah.
I do love Taylor Sheridan, but the Yellowstone stuff that's like pre-Yellowstone, I don't care about that.
Yeah.
But Mayor of Kingstown, Tulsa King, those are good fucking shows.
Yeah.
Legit.
Okay.
They're good shows.
Yeah.
That Mayor of Kingstown was fucking legit. I was really sad when that ceased to be.
They're making a Sam Jackson one too now, aren't they? A spinoff?
Sam Jackson?
Yeah, it's gonna make a spin. I was reading it all over. It's gonna be a spinoff to Tulsa King starring Sam Jackson.
Interesting.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what it's like. But like I said, once you do a couple of good shows, they give you the keys to the castle. They're like, here, make this, make whatever you want, and you just start making whatever you want. Supergirl was my favorite. Melissa Benoist should be Supergirl in Guns Universe.
She looked like a good Supergirl.
I didn't like any of those shows. Like I said, it lost me. Once you were literally dancing around the fact that you were going to bring Batman in, because you basically gave this guy all of Batman's storyline, I was just kind of like, this is stupid. This is you lost me. Just bring fucking Batman at this point. It's you're doing Batman stories with this guy. Why? Because this guy doesn't have that good a story. He's just an archer. Like, I like the story they had where he was on the island and he survived and he was able to, become an archer on there because he trained with Deathstroke. I liked all that story. I thought that was great. You bring Deathstroke in and you can bring in like secondary characters where you're like, all right, I this is a person that I didn't know about, and maybe you kind of shed light on that character and then people go and research them, right? But when you're basically blatantly ripping off Batman and just giving it to this guy, you're just like, whoa, what the fuck? Like, I think you read the wrong comic book. You read the wrong source material. Like, you didn't read Green Arrow source material. You should read that. But I assume they read it and they're like, we can't do nothing with this. Like, this is shit. I don't know. I don't know what they did. Mayor of Kingstown is coming back for season 4.
Are you serious? That's fucking dope.
Yeah.
Oh, man. That's another Kyle Chandler starts in that one. Then Jeremy Renner. It's a fucking great show. I'm very excited about that.
It seems to me the Blue Beetle, Booster Gold, and Miracle would make a good series. Yeah, probably.
That would make a good series.
Yeah.
That would make a very good series.
You guys sound like a couple of curmudgeons. No, not at all.
I mean, probably.
What's up to the hairy Italian stallion and touched by my sentinel Mikey?
Oh, my Lord.
Mikey, it's good to see you, bud.
What's up,
no curmudgeons. I'm just like, to me, when it came to superhero stuff, I kind of checked out. Like, when it came to those shows, it's when you started feeding like all the Batman storylines to him, it was too obvious for me. Like, Ra's al Ghul is now involved with him, and he's in love with the other sister. Like, there was 2 daughters. I didn't know it was Talia al Ghul and another one that he was in love with. I was like, when the fuck did that happen? I was like, what's going on here? Did you just make up another sister just because you didn't want it to be? It was like made no fucking sense. So it was just that kind of shit. Got too convoluted for me. And then you started spinning it off to all these other shows. I was just like, fuck this. I'm kind of out on it. But those first couple of seasons were awesome. Like that season 1 and season 2, when Deathstroke was involved,
That was a really good story arc for that show. I really was a really big fan of that show. But I don't want to say it's curmudgeon. I enjoy all this stuff. I'm going to watch Superman. I'm going to give it its fair shake. I usually give them all their fair shake. I'm going to watch Thunderbolts, give it its fair shake.
I watched it.
Yeah. I know Woody, when like Woody's, who tends to always be very positive about all these films, he said needs a little bit more action, didn't have enough. So
it probably needs a little more action. It needs a little more story development.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, I mean, Sentry's a massive character, and you just turned him into the Void, like super.
Yeah.
Watch it, get your own opinion on it. But I didn't think it was a terrible movie, but it was the bar's so low these days. Like
That's true.
Did
you see Fantastic Four or no?
No, I've not seen.
Yeah, no, I haven't seen that yet neither. So I guess you'll see
when it comes out on whatever streaming service. I'll take a
check it out. Yeah, I'm gonna check out Superman soon. I'm gonna start with Superman.
That one too.
Yeah, I'm gonna start with Superman, and then go from there. Listen, I want these movies to be good. I remember a time where I couldn't wait to see the next one. Like you see one, you're like, oh fuck, I can't wait to the next one. And then it got to a point where you're just like, Jesus Christ, enough with these movies. It's just I want to get over that. I don't want to be in that. I don't want to be a curmudgeon. So if I sound that way, I'm sorry, BQ King. We don't want to be that, but you got that hangover. You saw all of these fucking things, and then you're just like, oh, like, this is what you're giving us now. Like you gave us this amazing thing. And I till this day don't think Endgame was as good as Infinity War. I think Infinity War was better. I think Endgame was good, but it wasn't better than Infinity War. I think Infinity War was better.
I don't know. I'd have to watch them again to really pair them against each other.
Yeah. John Walker did nothing wrong. I don't know what that means. John Kukovich just says.
John Walker, U.S. agent.
Yeah, U.S. agent is sticking up.
Yeah.
Zakanin says new honk order. That's right, dude.
New honk order.
Welcome to the new honk order, brother.
NHO, baby.
Yeah, that's right, dude. There's definitely a superhero burnout for me. Yeah, man. It's like, ugh. I honestly like Thunderbolts, but I'm in the minority, literally. That's funny. I didn't read the comics. Fantastic Four is good, in my opinion, too, but I really never read the comics. So what's good to me pisses off real fans.
Oh, there you go.
Infinity War kills Endgame, period. Infinity War to me was such a superior movie. You know why? And I'll tell you why. It's this moment that did it for me, where I had to turn around to my friend Matt and go, this is the greatest movie I've ever seen. In the very end, the scene where he sits down on the porch and just looks up at the sun, and then the movie goes to black. There was this black family sitting behind me, and they were waiting for the moment that the good guys were going to come back and kick his ass.
Oh, shit, they didn't know.
And and the movie just ends, and this one dude turns around and he goes, "What the fuck?" Turn around to my friend Matt and goes, "It's the greatest movie I've ever seen." I was like, this guy was literally waiting. Fuck? He was waiting for the heroes to and all of a sudden the movie just ends. He goes, "What the fuck?" I was like, "Oh man, that was good." They got him. I was like, "They got him." It was funny.
All right, so I found my Batman file. You guys want to hear some of this?
Yes, absolutely.
I think we should.
Yeah.
All right. So the kind of overall what the story is, right? So 7 Batmen unite to fight one Batman who's gone too far and is eliminating other Batman from all timelines. He knows the only one that can stop him is him, and he's determined to remove that threat. So the 7 Batmans, number 1 is Thomas Wayne, Flashpoint Batman. Right, and I did a little write up. He's approximately 55 to 60. Batman 2 is Dick Grayson, from like the Prodigal storyline, George Perez style, gray and blue. He's approximately 35. Batman 3, Barbara Gordon. It's kind of a Elseworld's finest, Cassandra Cain tech suit, no mouth, just like a shadow.
Okay.
She's approximately 35. Her thing is Dick Grayson is her oracle. So Dick Grayson was the one that was crippled in that storyline, and he supplies her with information.
Okay, right on.
Batman 4 is Bruce Wayne, classic Bruce Wayne, but he's older Bruce Wayne. He's like 65.
Okay. Okay.
He's like into the line Bruce Wayne.
Yeah.
And then, or no, that one is that what that one is? Oh no, okay. This one is, I'm sorry. This one is basically DC. This is Ben Affleck.
Okay.
This is that Batman. So it's the
Yeah.
one we already have. Batman 5 is old Bruce Wayne, like Batman Beyond. Bruce
Okay.
Wayne.
Okay.
Like fucking into the rope, mechanical suit just so he can fucking do shit.
Yeah.
Number 6 is Bruce Wayne, but it's like year 1, like he's starting out, doesn't have a lot of skills yet. He's just raw.
Yeah.
And then number 7 is really not known, but you're kind of assuming that it's Bruce Wayne if he had gone League of Shadows heavy and
Oh,
became
wow.
Batman after that.
Yeah. Wow.
So he's like Ninja Batman.
Yeah. I'd say too.
So the first one, and I just wrote like introductory. That is a good Superman. That's true.
Yeah, it's a great film.
So the first one is Thomas Wayne. So we find Thomas Wayne slowly walking down a dark and dusty hall. His back is to us and his cowl is down. We see he is holding one of his pistols in his left hand, his right hand open. As he passes by the many pictures on the wall and hall tables, he runs his fingers across each one, leaving tracks through the dust and gathering webs across his gloved fingertips. The pictures show a happy family, a very handsome young boy and a beautiful young woman and mother to the child. Despite the lavish furnishings of the space filled with warm wood accents and ornate decorations, it is though no one has been here in years. There is certainly no Alfred maintaining the Wayne Manor. From a distance, we watch as he walks through the open French doors into a courtyard. The moon dimly lights up the path towards the waterless fountain. We see the state of disrepair of the once beautiful grounds. We see he is injured as he leaves partial footprints of blood every other step. He walks a short distance past the back entrance of the courtyard towards the manor's gardens. From a partially obstructed viewpoint, we slowly pan over from behind a tombstone and we see Thomas drawing nearer. The gardens, once full of vibrant colors and a point of pride of Martha Wayne, are now full of death. The environment seems a fitting place for a tombstone and the final resting place for Thomas's only child. From a higher perspective, but still behind the tombstone, we see Thomas fall to his knees in front of the tombstone. In the moonlight, we now see over the left shoulder of Thomas Wayne what is scribed on that tombstone. Bruce Thomas Wayne, loving son. Thomas says softly, "It should have been me. I should have done more." We switch back to the view of the tombstone from over the left shoulder of Thomas. "I did what I had to do, and it's over now. I'm so sorry," he says shakingly. We see tears roll at the side of Thomas's eye and disappear into the scruff on his cheek. Thomas hangs his head. We hear Thomas check the chamber of his pistol and quickly raise it under his chin. We see his left index finger begin to squeeze the trigger. The wind picks up, and the dead flora and fauna rustle as the leaves littering the gardens begin to kick up. A flicker of light through the raw electricity brings a flash just behind the tombstone. A portal begins to open. Thomas quickly stands up, drawing the pistol from his right holster and pointing both guns at the portal. A dark figure with white eyes begins to appear on the other side. Batman steps out of the portal. "Thomas Wayne," he says, "I need you to come with me." "Who are you?" says Thomas. "My name is Dick Grayson," Dick says. "I'm afraid we don't have much time. Bruce is in danger, and we need your help." Thomas holsters his firearms and quickly walks towards Dick as the portal zips open once more.
Ooh, that's good.
Thank you.
Very well done, sir.
Thank you.
Nice. I like the story. I like how you're building the Bible already with all the Batmans and stuff.
Yeah. There's a Bible, and there's one that has like miscellaneous story points that I would want to see.
Hell yeah, that's great, man.
You want more?
Go ahead, please.
Okay. All right. I'll do the second one.
Yeah. I appreciate that. Yeah.
Hell yeah. So this is the Dick Grayson. We open to a dark night in Gotham. As we look down across the rooftops of the city, we see Batman racing across them, leaping over the gaps of the buildings and acrobatically flipping over obstacles. He leaps over the edge of the last building. As he begins to come back down, he whips his reactive cape and soars over the street below. A voice comes in. Dick, the car is turning south on Kane. As Dick looks to his left, he regains sight of the fleeing target. I got him, Dick says as he sharply banks left, zooms towards the speeding vehicle. As he closes in, he tucks his arms and holds his cape closed, gaining speed. And then, just as he about 10 feet above the slightly behind the car, Dick quickly opens the cape and fires a grappling hook to the roof of the vehicle. Signaled by the large thud, a masked gunman pops out from the passenger side and begins to fire at Dick. Dick quickly maneuvers through the air, avoiding the gunfire. In one smooth motion, he comes out of a spin and throws a batarang at the gun, disabling the shooter. Using the grappling hook, Dick zips towards the car. As he makes contact, another shooter pops out of a window. Dick swipes his leg across the roof of the car, knocking the gun out of the second shooter's hands and onto the busy street. With the spikes of his left vambrance firmly embedded into the roof, that's these, firmly embedded into the roof, another hand on the grappling hook, he holds tightly on as the driver jerks quickly and erratically, bobbing through traffic. The car is racing towards the Westbury Bridge. The driver begins to fire through the roof. Dick leaps up and reverses the line of his grappling gun, maintaining connection to the car. Dick throws a smoke bomb into the open passenger window, filling the car with thick gray smoke. The car swerves, and just before it screeches to a halt, Dick disconnects the line and glides to the ledge above the street. The driver and both passengers rush out of the car, fanning the smoke away from their faces. Dick zooms down to the street towards the two men. The first one is quickly incapacitated as Dick's right foot pops through the smoke, hitting the thug thicket in the chest. In the same motion, Dick pushes off the thug's chest and comes down behind the driver. As he lands, Dick drives his shoulder down into the driver's shoulder. Drives his elbow down into the driver's shoulder, bringing the thug to his knees. Dick walks through the smoke, opens the driver's door open towards the Dick walks towards the driver's open door. He removes the keys from the ignition and pops the trunk. The last thug is taken out when Dick uses his grappling hook to draw the thug towards the car. The thug slams into the fender and is knocked unconscious. The driver begins to run off. Dick removes a baton with his left hand and hurls it towards the driver. The baton strikes the driver in the back of the head, knocking him out, and ricochets back towards Dick. He catches and holsters the baton as he walks to the open trunk. With sirens drawing closer in the distance, Dick cuts the zip ties from a hostage's wrists, helps them out, and removes the case from the trunk. I've got it, Dick says. Oracle comes in once more. Jet is inbound. 3, 2, Dick draws his grappling hook and fires it directly above his head just as the jet passes over the street, lifting Dick into the air. As Dick zips towards the jet, the cops rush onto the scene. As Dick adjusts the seat, Oracle appears on screen. I have someone here for you, but you're not going to believe it, she says. Dick looks puzzled and begins. She moves the camera to show Bruce Wayne standing behind her in costume with his cowl down.
That's good too. That's real good, bud.
Thank you.
Yeah, you get the makings of a good story. Now I have to ask you the $1 million question. Have you ever considered making custom versions of all these Batmen?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah,
dude, you need to.
I didn't even finish writing it. Like, I only wrote 4 of the intros.
Yeah.
For the Batman. Like, I've only done 4.
Dude, if you start making those Batmen, I guarantee you the story's going to come to you.
That's probably true.
Yeah, you should definitely make some. You should, especially that League of Shadows one, because I would love
that one came to. I'm sure it's been done, but I don't know. I just thought it was fucking cool.
So much dick.
So much dick.
That was a good story, dude. That was a very good. I wrote a short Batman film that I was going to film in during Christmas. That's what I bought all this Batman gear for.
Mm-hmm.
And the fucking actor at the last minute canceled. The dude was like a martial artist. He performed at fucking medieval times as a knight. He looked like Batman. The fucking guy looked like Batman. He was jacked. I was like, this is gonna be my Batman. And
Yeah.
I wrote this whole fucking script out. I couldn't wait to film it with him, and then he fucking canceled at the last minute.
Oh, that sucks.
Fuck. Yeah, I was like, fuck. I was like, I bought all this shit for you, you fuck.
Yeah, that number 7, the League of Shadows one, he like, all I did was write his kind of brief description. So it's like, our story finds this Batman as a natural successor to Ra's al Ghul and the League of Assassins. He is not with the League of Assassins as he still has no kill morals. He is a master of martial arts and is undetectable. He also uses the most bladed weapons and has very little to say. It's unknown if this is Bruce, as he never confirms his identity. So it's just kind of
Ooh, I like that.
Super mysterious.
Yeah, I like that air of mystery.
Like you see, like, yeah, this guy could have taken over League of Shadows, but it just didn't. It doesn't work for him because he still sees the wrong in murder
and killing people. Yeah, that's cool. Well, see, I would have made him kill people. That would have been my character difference, because then him and Thomas Wayne would have bonded more, because Thomas Wayne kills people too.
That's true. That would
have been my character thing, where I'd be like, oh shit, these two Batman, because then he'd be like, Bruce, my son, you killed too? He goes, I shot someone yesterday, Pop. He's like, yeah.
Fucking murking people out here. I don't know. That could be cool. Like I said, like I've only written like half of the intros. Like the regular story isn't written at all. Well, there's pieces, but nothing.
You know what I would love to hear? I want to hear. I don't know if you wrote this one, the origin story for the one Batman that's killing all the other Batmans.
No, I haven't. So
yeah.
Let me look, because there's one thing I have that is like an end credit scene, essentially.
Okay.
Where is that one?
Because that's interesting. Why the fuck did he snap? Jesus Christ. How much does he hate himself that he's killing every version of himself?
Right. He's so evil. Like I said, like he knows the only person that could stop him
is himself.
Is another him. So he's just taking them all out before they figure out what it is.
That's so cool. You ever see that movie with Jet Li, The One? You ever seen that movie?
When it came out, I remember watching it.
You remember that? Where
I remember quite anything about it, but
the version of himself realizes that there's a multiverse. And if you kill yourself on every plane, you get their life force, and then you become a god, essentially, because you're the last one of you. Okay, so every time he kills somebody, he starts going every planet to kill somebody to steal their life force so he can gain more and more power and become more and more stronger. But what happens is, and he doesn't realize this because he's drunk with power, is each time he kills somebody in the multiverse, all of the versions of him gain the life force. So when it came down to the last two, that dude was just as strong as him. So he had an equal. So he couldn't just kick the shit out of this dude. This dude was just as strong as he was. He was gaining power and didn't realize it because he was just living his life on this one earth, while all of a sudden all these life forces were coming to him as this guy was killing all the versions of him. It was a very good movie. When I watched it for that, like the story, again, I love the stories of certain movies. Even I love, and I know this may sound crazy, but did you see that one? I don't know when the fuck it came out. That Three Musketeers movie that came out, the most recent one, where they were flying ships, and it was kind of
not the newest one. No,
I thought it was pretty fucking good because of the story. But it's shit like the Man in the Iron Mask. Sometimes people don't like it because they mix the Musketeers into it. But I love that fucking film. I think that's such a great story. How you incorporated the Three Musketeers into that story was
a great movie.
It was a brilliant way, yeah. So it's just shit like that. But I love those. And that movie, the one was pretty cool. How every time he killed somebody, the life force spread out, and he just kept killing people until he got to this one last guy. And then this one last guy realized that he has the same power because it's just them two. So they both have that.
Interesting.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's like multiversal Highlander. Yeah, essentially. But
okay.
Now, am I crazy? But in the Highlander, the prize is just mortality, right?
At the end, when you kill all the other Highlanders, all you become is like you can die now. Like you get mortality. Is I wrong in assuming that?
Jesus, it's been way too long since I've seen
And I'll
that.
tell you what, if that's the prize, then you can keep the prize because I would rather be immortal with a sword.
Mm.
So I would always keep at least one of them alive. Like, where's that Highlander movie? Like, I have to keep you alive.
It's just like, no, I'll keep my immortality. He
That's what
just
I'm saying.
walks away.
You know what? I don't want the prize. You know, it's like that. Like that. I don't know.
Huh.
Mortality, and you become Charles Xavier with telepathy. That's the prize. Telepathy. Now, if you give me telekinesis, I might want that because
telekinesis I'm into. Telepathy, I don't think I
don't give a
want
shit. I don't give. I don't hear what you're thinking. I don't care. You know, show me that X-Men movie where Charles Xavier hears what everybody thinks but doesn't give a fuck. He's like, Jesus Christ, would you shut up? Like he thinks he hears their thoughts. He's like, Jesus Christ, this fucking moron keeps talking about fucking broccoli. I don't care.
I think that happens in Age of Apocalypse. I think that's what happens.
That's what happens. He's
when he takes the drug and he doesn't have his powers anymore. He just wants to walk around.
Yeah. He's like, I want to hear all this.
I think that's what it was.
I thought the Highlander becomes Raiden.
That Highlander became Raiden.
That's funny. The prize is being able to understand all men's needs to bring about peace.
Mm. That's a very red pill thing to read.
Yeah, I thought that was bullshit. Again, my thing would be, all right, well, I have to keep you alive because I want to stay alive forever. I'm enjoying this. So let's just shut the fuck up. I'll be the swordsman. You just, shut the fuck up, and I'll make sure we stay alive forever. I would have bought that Highlander movie better. Because at the end of the movie, when he's just like alive now, I'm like, this is stupid. Like, you killed that dude. Now you're not immortal. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
How many Highlander movies was Sean Connery in? Just the one.
Just
the first one,
right?
I assume.
OG.
I don't know. I got to be honest with you, Jetman. I didn't really watch past the first one. After they started,
I thought the animated one was pretty fucking cool when I was a kid.
I didn't even know there was an animated one. There's an animated one?
I thought it was pretty badass. Yeah, it's like a future dystopia thing. It was a cool cartoon. I thought so when I was a kid. How it holds up, I don't know.
Exactly. There's only one Highlander. It was the first one.
There can be only one. It's the whole fucking thing. You fucked up. You made more.
The original, that 2 with Connery. I don't know. Yeah, it was because probably it was like that stupid like flashback scenes was probably its own movie that they shot with Connery. And they were just flashing back to it, I guess.
The Scotsman playing a Spaniard.
Yeah.
Wild.
It's so dumb. Wild. It was so okay. So they brought Connery back in the second one, and it was so bad. Kanan says, "Yeah." After the first one, that was. I mean, like you just said, it can only be one. He became the one. So after the second, why is there a second one? There is no one. You are the one. So where's number 2? You killed number 2. What are we doing? There's just certain movies that I just can't accept like sequels to. Like, they're just like, what are you doing here?
Yeah.
Like Happy Gilmore 2. I just won't even bother to watch it. I just won't.
It's good for a laugh, I guess.
Yeah, because I heard there's just too many. It's like so many cameos. It's
cameo after cameo for sure.
Yeah.
But there's some funny parts. I mean,
Jeff Morris comes in with a hot take. I like the Highlander TV series better than the movies. Literally, Magical Lightning brought Ramirez back. Boom, he's alive again. That is fucking stupid.
It's dumb.
Yeah.
Stand for it.
Was it Highlander Endgame that brought the TV and the movie characters together? I don't remember. The TV show became great after Richie died off. Every time I see Richie, I always think about that shitty Steven Seagal movie, Out for Justice. You ever see that movie? When he's the Italian dude. Everybody remembers who killed Richie. He's trying to do like a Gindaloon Bronx accent, and it's real bad because he's a shitty actor. Yeah. You ever want to have a real good laugh? Watch that movie. Movie's really fucking funny.
Unintentionally.
Yeah. It's so dumb.
This movie's hilarious.
It's the 1970s Cromwell movie. It had Alec Guinness and Richard Harris. Saw it last night and loved the quality of the script and the big battle scene. Right on, bud. I'll give it a shot.
Interesting.
I'll give that a shot.
Yeah, the only thing I have written about the bad Batman is an end credit scene.
Okay, you found it?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's pretty it's brief. So it says the screen fades into a dark but advanced row of holding cells. The camera pans down the row. We hear faint mumbles as we get closer to the voice becomes clear. As we get closer, the voice becomes clear. Our captured Batman talking to himself. I'm going to get you. I'm going to find you all. I'm going to kill every last one of you. The camera stops at the latch, never revealing the occupant. He laughs. He laughs louder. As he laughs, it changes. It becomes sinister. His laugh becomes that of the Joker. The camera begins to pan back down the hall. Lightning strikes or a light flickers, which reveals the shadow of the Batman who laughs.
Right on. I was hoping that was going to go. As soon as you started giggling, I was like, "Oh, he's going to the Batman who laughs."
Yeah. So it's like laughing, like he's just like, and then it just turns on, like.
Yeah. It's like, oh my God, he's the Joker, son of a bitch.
Oh, it's the fucking Joker.
The TV show gave it more depth. I like the Highlander TV show because the writing was great. Okay, Transporter.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. The Glimmer Man with Steven Seagal was pretty bad too. It was all bad movies. Fucking look, just any Steven Seagal movie was always like a 3-title movie, like Out for Justice, Marked for Death, like Fire Down Below.
They were always Under Siege.
Under Siege was there was always sometimes too hard to kill. Hard to kill. Under Siege, so it's always like these like just bad movies where it wasn't good. But he was like, for some reason they anointed him the action star of the late 80s, early 90s. Didn't work, obviously. Because by the early 90s, we were like, enough with this fucking guy. He sucks.
It was a lot. It was a lot.
He was like I said, it was like every 3 months. It was like another Seagal movie.
Yeah.
Under Siege 2 on a train. I know, so dumb.
On a train.
Yeah. It's Under Siege year.
It's even
hard to breathe in his later roles. Yeah. Also hard to fit in his pants.
In his pants.
Yeah. He moved to Russia, right? He became a citizen of Russia, Steven Seagal.
That's what he did? I thought he was a cop in Louisiana.
Oh, that was when he did the TV show.
Oh, that's the last I watched him.
Yeah, no, he was like, I became a citizen of Russia because he was like friends with Putin or some shit. I remember seeing that.
Yikes.
Yeah, isn't that weird?
Fucking very bizarre.
Like, I watch your movies. I love it. And he's like, of course you do. I do all this karate. I'm very deadly man. He's just...
He just like walks in and does like the fake neck break thing, and they're just like, "Hey, what the fuck are you doing, man?
I could have killed you right there. Be careful. Head on a swivel."
I kept you alive because I didn't want to kill you.
I kept you alive because it's my duty as a cop.
Karate master
from Louisiana. Oh my God, Steven Seagal, man, what a fucking ridiculous.
So how about I read the Barbara Gordon intro?
Go ahead, bud. Hell yeah.
Into it?
Yeah, man.
All right. We open to an old warehouse in the south side of the Bowery. We see 2 GCPD squad cars with their lights on, parked near the entrance of the parking lot. 2 officers are near them. We see 2 others patrolling the perimeter with flashlights. We come to the back of the warehouse and see a partially open window on the upper half of the building. As a patrolling officer comes around the corner on the outside, we move in closer to see an all-black figure, barely visible in the moonlight, slowly moving through an office area. We switch to the perspective of the shadowy figure to see a room in black and blue colored X-ray view. As the figure turns its head, we see there are thermal enhancements, as you can see some heat trapped in the desk chair. In a digitally altered voice, scans aren't picking anything up, anything unusual, and I'm not seeing anything out of the norm, the figure says. Wait, all the connections for the computer here, but it's gone, the voice continues. A male voice comes in. There may be something on the main floor. I'm moving down there now, says the altered voice. The figure steps out of the office. From their perspective, we see many bodies on the floor without thermal signatures. Jesus, the altered voice says. GCPD is sure taking their time cleaning this up. I'm sure Jim will love to hear your concerns, but right now, the lack of police presence is to our advantage, the male voice says. We need to be there in less than an hour, the digital voice says playfully. As the figure approaches the bottom of the stairs, the figure says, "Hold on. I think I found something." "What is that?" the male voice asked. From their perspective, we see a small object beneath the last step. The figure picks up the object. It's a USB drive. "Well, that could be useful," says the male voice. We see the figure walk into an office at the bottom of the stairs. We see the figure scan the dark room side to side, then quickly back. Through their perspective, we see the handle of a handgun partially sticking out from under a chair. The figure approaches the firearm. "Let's scan it for prints," the male voice says. The figure picks it up and brings it close. Through their perspective, we can see fingerprints on the gun. We see scans begin sifting through the fingerprint database for a match. "Got him," the male voice says. "I'm not familiar with this one, but the other is promising. Now we just need to find him," the figure says. "Coroner's going to be there in about 60 seconds, says the male voice. Just then, an alarm interrupts the male voice and is suddenly silenced. The voice and is suddenly silenced. "Who the hell are you?" we hear the male voice exclaim. "Dick?" the figure says as the figure makes their way back upstairs. "Babs, you're going to want to get here quick," Dick says. "What is it, Dick?" Barbara asks with concern. "It's Bruce. Not ours, but it's Bruce." The figure approaches the upstairs window. The appearance of the figure goes from all black to what appears to be a mechanically enhanced blue and gray bat suit. A yellow-backed bat signal illuminates on her chest, and the eyes lenses change to bright white as she says, "I'm on my way." Barbara jumps out of the window and grapples to the higher rooftop where a bat plane is hovering.
Right on, dude. That's good. That's sick. Fucking A.
Thanks.
So basically, one Batman found out that all this crazy Batman is killing everybody.
Yeah.
He's gonna run around and
one Batman found out and is trying to find all of the other Batmen that haven't been killed yet.
Talib would like to know if you can read him some bedtime stories. Very good. It was very
good in Michael Caine's voice.
Oh, Jesus. Yes. Please and thank you. Please and thank you.
The only other one I have is Bruce Wayne #4, and that's the DCU one.
So that's like actually Ben Affleck.
Yeah, this is the one I was thinking like, oh, we would just continue with the Batman that we have or had.
Yeah.
Because I like that Batman, and I would want him to be a part of my story, right? I mean,
it'd be nice. I'm sure Ben Affleck would appreciate it too.
Well, I hope that he would. I go, Batfleck, you were the fucking bomb in Justice Leagues, yo.
Yo, yeah. It'd be a good.
Yeah, I'll read this one too. This one's
go for it. Go for it. Yeah, hell
yeah. We open to a bat's eye view of the inside of the Batcave. The Batmobile is parked with the canopy open. Off to the side, we see a shirtless Bruce Wayne sitting backwards in a chair. Alfred is sitting on a rolling stool beside and partially behind Bruce. You can see the cape, cowl, gloves, and top of the suit laying on the floor, in addition to a few bloody towels. We hear Alfred. "You've certainly come back in worse shape, Master Bruce." Bruce replies, "The new suit took most of the damage. The new Kevlar weave was a great upgrade." We move in closer to see Alfred stitching up Bruce. He's working on the last of 4 lacerations. Bruce has ice packs on both his shoulders. You can see moderate bruising across Bruce's shoulders and back. "I think Two-Face is pushing some kind of knockoff venom serum," Bruce says. "These guys are faster, stronger than regular thugs," Bruce continues. "I wasn't expecting Firefly either," Alfred replies. "Good thing we upgraded your cape then." Alfred finishes his sutures and begins cleaning his tools. As Bruce stands, light starts to flash behind him. We see a bright red alert flash across the monitors. "Energy detected." Bruce turns to see a small portal open. Bruce quickly picks up 2 small batterings from a desk and changes his stance, ready to face whatever may be on the other side. Alfred moves over to a terminal and hovers his hand over a large button. Batman steps to the portal. Alfred, somewhat relieved, as though this was not the first time, lowers his hand from the button. Bruce doesn't move a muscle. Bruce, you need to come with me, Batman continues. Alfred, it's good to see you. Alfred begins to walk towards them. Batman removes his cowl to reveal a much older Bruce Wayne. Master Bruce, Alfred says with a little disbelief. Alfred, pack our bags, Bruce says. He comes too. Oh, I insist, but we haven't much time, Batman replies. Alfred, prepare for the worst. I always do, sir, replies Alfred.
Right on, dude. Good stuff,
Yeah.
man. I was hoping that they would let Ben do his own movie, but now that I think about it, if they don't want him to have the power that Ryan Reynolds had with Deadpool.
That's yeah.
Did he have a lot of power with Deadpool?
He sure pissed a lot of people off.
Did he?
Yeah, that's what I heard. I don't
know.
I always wonder if the Hollywood drama is just made up to keep everybody relevant.
I think so too sometimes.
So I just kind of tune out of it anymore.
Yeah. I did know he had a problem with the guy in the movie, T.J. Miller. It was the only thing I ever heard about Deadpool. I never heard that he was like, in like, he pulled his Hogan card, like, whoop, hold on a second, dude. That's not going to work for me, man. I'm not going to let you be in my movie, man. I'm Deadpool, dude.
I'm Deadpool, dude.
Yeah, I'm the star of this movie. Dude.
I'm the only one, brother.
That's right, dude. Wait a second. Hold on a second, dude. Hold on a second, man. You telling me you're bringing in Wolverine now? I'm supposed to be a star of this movie, dude.
I'm Marvel Jesus, dude.
I'm Marvel. Oh my goodness, that's good.
All right, so good. The other things I have are just like plot points. If you want to hear those, I'll read.
Yes.
Yeah.
Get these creative juices going so you can finish writing it.
All right, so this is called The World Without a Batman. So Dick, knowing everything about Batman and at one time being part of the Justice League himself, travels to one timeline's watchtower to retrieve their Batman. Upon arrival, John Stewart confronts what is assumed to be an imposter. As Dick is pleading with John for help, Batman steps out of the shadows. Dick says something, and Batman says, Dick? At this time, Dick removes the cowl, continuing his plea for assistance. Batman steps completely out of the shadows. At this time, it is revealed that Batman was Martian Manhunter, as he phases into a familiar form.
Oh, wow.
John and Martian Manhunter listen to Dick and inform him that their Batman has not been present for some time, and that Martian Manhunter has been keeping up appearances. It is apparent that John has taken the role of the team leader. He understands what a world without Batman is like. Hearing the call to action, John offers to come back with. Dick refuses. This isn't your fight, John. This is something we have to do, he says. John says, in that case, take this. John gives Dick a ring and says, you know how to use this? Dick grins and says, yeah, I think I remember.
Dude. Fucking A.
The other one is the death of Thomas Wayne. This was a pretty cool idea. I'm curious if I get a little sounding board off this one. So
okay.
Our Batmans endure an intense battle with Batman hunting robots. Failing to work efficiently as a team, they are hurt and down on their last leg. Something powerful is about to crush what they have left. Dick, bleeding and heavily injured, reaches for the ring John gave him just in case, and it isn't there. We see Thomas Wayne watching Dick. Dick looks over as Thomas says, willpower, huh? He slides it over his finger. A flicker of green energy illuminates from the ring. Seeing this is an all or nothing play, the three Bruce Waynes shout in unison, no! The ring powers on. Dick shouts, you won't be able to go home. Thomas Wayne grins. There isn't anything left for me there. As he takes the big thread up, he pauses. He looks down at the other six. I had nothing left. No hope, no purpose, nothing. You all have given me that back. This is my purpose. Thomas looks at the threat, then back down at the other six. I am so proud of all of you, he says. Then, as quickly as possible, Thomas lifts the threat towards the sky, ensuring that all will be safe from the blast. As Thomas gets just out of eyesight, a massive explosion lights at the sky as our heroes watch in sheer devastation. A tear rolls out from under our young Batman's cowl. Dick and Barbara quickly turn their heads and look at the other four. We have to go. Batman 4 says, now! Future Batman's jet, piloted by his Oracle system, rises and lowers a ramp. As 5 of them run for the ramp, Future Batman scoops up Dick and flies to the jet. So Future Batman is like Batman beyond Batman. So this is his spaceship and everything that's all like willpower. It's all powered by his mind.
Oh, wow. That's sick, bud.
How would does that sound like a cool like a fucking moment there? Like they lose Thomas and there's 4 Bruce Waynes in the group and they have to watch their fucking dad die to save the world. Like I thought it was a cool idea.
Yeah.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, 100%. I loved that casting. I wish they could have done more with it.
They did a great casting with that, with his mom and dad.
Yeah, it's just a shame nothing happened with it. Like, that would have been an amazing Flashpoint.
Were you a fan of what he did with that, like that what if storyline, like what if Superman teams or like a future thing, whatever it is, where he's like, it's all like devastated and Superman's a bad guy with Darkseid. Everybody wants that nightmare scene. They keep calling it like, I want to see Nightmare. I want to see.
It's kind of like it's kind of like the Injustice the Injustice story.
Yeah, I wasn't really a big fan of it.
I thought it was cool, but I don't know if it would make a good movie. It works well for a video game story, but watching it,
I was just kind of like, I just wasn't into this. I wasn't into the idea of that. I thought it was dumb.
I would way rather see War.
That's a good
animated movie. I would way rather see that.
Or Justice League Doom.
Doom is good too.
Yeah, where they use his plans to fucking kill everybody.
Yeah, that one's really good.
Yeah.
And the end of that one's awesome. He's like, you just had plans to kill everybody, and he's like,
yeah.
And he's like, what are we supposed to do if you go bad? And he's like, we have you.
Yeah.
What are you talking about, dude?
Yeah.
I'm just a guy. Like, you could take me out like
that.
But
at the end of that cartoon, doesn't he turn and goes, that's why I created the Justice League?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, because they turn around and Superman goes, what if you go bad? And he goes, that's why I created the Justice League. It's all of yous against me. It's going to take all of yous to beat me. Basically, is what he basically
said. Cocky line. Yeah, that's what it is.
So it's like, fuckface. It's all you superhero, you godlike people against me. Just this smart dude.
Fall on your shoulders.
Yeah. That's good, man. I would love that storyline. That would have been sick.
So I got 2 more. What's this? Looking at the story is really keeping straight. Source missing. Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate
it. Buddy. Hell yeah, man.
So this one is just a single paragraph. It's called Barb Adapts.
Okay.
So through a large battle, Barbara's tech suit is damaged. So she's got kind of an Iron Man suit that's just super stealthy. And so it's damaged heavily and becomes inoperable. Barbara calls one of her drones to deliver a backup suit. Barbara takes off with the contents. When she returns, she is wearing an updated version of a Batgirl suit. Similar in color to the original. Dick and some of the others look at her, remembering Batgirl from their timeline. Barbara says to them, you guys didn't think I needed the suit, did you? So she's going to wear a regular suit and just beat the shit out of him, just like she would have as Batgirl.
Yeah, if she was in that suit. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. So the suit is just something she's created to make the job easier. She doesn't need it.
Cool.
Babs has always been badass.
Well, yeah, a little proving ground moment.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's a proving ground moment. What are you talking about? What's your problem? No one's outfit is cool. Would you calm down? I did not. What did you say? He was telling me a story, you nut job. Jesus Christ.
What's going on?
Hey. She's a nut job over here.
It's all out of love.
You better chill out over there.
Oh, no.
All fucking pissy out.
Give you a talking to.
Yeah. Break this foot up in your ass. It's gonna happen.
Gonna get this dick.
Yeah.
I'm fixing the fucksies.
But you need to spend some time describing what Babs parts are. Oh, come on.
Oh, Mendoza. That's all of it. It's
Jesus.
full frontal. I'm going the Always Sunny method. There's full penetration in this movie. So the last one is the oracles. So like I said,
Okay.
one of them has a Barbara Gordon oracle, like legit oracle, and one of
Yeah.
them has a Dick Grayson version of the oracle.
Yeah.
So this one, excuse me. Our story contains 5 Batmen who use the assistance of someone or something. We have 2 Alfreds, 2 live oracles, and 1 automated oracle system. Both Alfreds and live oracles are working together to help their Batmans with the automated assistance of future Batman's oracle system. That sounds super fucking confusing. It's not. At one point, our 2 live oracles are working on a task. Periodically, we catch our oracles taking turns looking at each other. The room is quiet. We see Dick looking at Barbara, a question on his lips, unsure how to phrase it. Finally, the question hesitantly makes its way out. So, how long have you and Dick been working together? Dick asks. Since I was around 18, I guess, Barbara replies, maintaining her focus on the task at hand. She waits a moment, awaiting a response from Dick. Barbara follows up with, if you mean in this capacity, about 4 years. Dick silently gives a chuckle, acknowledging the similarities. You and Barbara must be pretty close too, then, huh? Barbara says as she turns to look at Dick. Yeah, Dick responds. She's the only family I have left. Barbara gives a small grin and says, how long have you and Barbara been together? And he says, we were both with Bruce when we were teenagers, but I guess we've been doing this for about 4 years as well, Dick says. Dick realizes that may not have been what Barbara meant. Dick quickly responds, it's not romantic or anything like that. Oh, Barbara replies with a sense of surprise. Dick, somewhat puzzled, says, you and Dick are close? Barbara smiles and replies, I married mine. I'd say we're as close as you can be. Dick looks shocked. When Bruce died, I think it seemed like the right move for him to step up, and we work together. I can keep an eye on him, and he knows I have his back, Barbara says. The Barbara that Dick knows never showed signs of those feelings. She was so much like Bruce in that way. Her dedication to her cause kept her emotions hidden for the most part. Unlike Dick, Barbara was never with anyone, at least that he ever saw. When they were kids, Dick had a crush on Babs, and to know that Another World's Dick Grayson ended up with Barbara Gordon comes as a bit of a shock. Just then, Batman comes over the comms with an urgent matter. Our oracles jump back into action.
It's a good story too, man. Hell of a story. Romantic Tales with Mikey. What are those? What are those things called where you like miss when you miss each other?
Misconnections.
Whatever the fuck those things. Yeah.
Classic Craigslist misconnection.
Misconnection.
We were both helping Batman in separate timelines. Read it like a fucking Casey Kasem fucking top 40 request.
Yeah.
This one goes out to Barbara Gordon.
Yeah. That time we worked together on that case, I'll always make a mark on my place.
Yeah. Here's Mandy with Barry Manilow.
Yeah.
I remember all my life.
That's funny. Oh my god, that was a great story.
There was a time there where I had a pretty good roll on it. I was doing pretty good breaking it down and everything.
Yeah, man.
Had some cool ideas, I think.
Buddy, I'm telling you, if you started to make like a custom Batman figure or some shit like that, that's based off that, you probably start jogging some of that creative juices.
Probably
be
so.
surprised to see what comes rolling through the old noggin. You start working on something like Batman inspired. It doesn't have to be Batman from the film. It could be anything.
It's true. It's just like it goes for me. It's like waves.
Yeah.
Like what I focus on, what I'm inspired to do. Like I'll go through periods where I really don't want to paint, and I'll start
Yeah.
doing something else, and then
Yeah.
be like, oh yeah, I'll do this. Then I get really into painting or really into drawing, and I just cycle through it.
Cycle. Yeah. That was a good story though, dude. You did great. That was a great fucking job.
Thank you. Thank you.
So you can get insightfulness on this program. It's not just silliness.
It's not all silly. Although we are silly gooses, the content is not always
very good.
Sometimes it's some okay storytelling.
Sometimes you'd be surprised. Broken clock is right twice a day. So
That's right.
it's any better.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, I think I wrote that, I don't know, 2 years ago or so, before I really started rolling with before I made JMK Custom Works like legitimate.
Like the thing.
Yeah, before I made an LLC and
Yeah.
actually took it kind of serious.
Yeah.
I just had that idea, but like Dad said earlier in the chat, this is an example of a 4-hour fireside chat that turned into actually putting some pen to paper, so to speak.
Yeah. That's the best though. Even if it's like you're playing in someone else's sandbox, you should always just write. If you have a creative imagination and you feel the need to, even if it's like I said, it's like a story about Batman, fucking write it. Right? You never know how good it could be. Great story. Could be your own, just using your own standalone characters. So you basically just make like, your own superhero. That's kind of like Batman, I guess, that everybody's. But I see what you did because you just played in the sandbox because you like the characters. So you just went with the characters.
I like these other versions of Batman, and then I've kind of taken them and tweaked them a little bit, which among fans isn't the most popular thing to do because people would be like, "That's not what happened."
Yeah.
But like, all right, well, this is that timeline that's like the one that it isn't that. Like, yeah, Batman is actually Dick Grayson, but it's not that version. It's if there's an unlimited amount of timelines, then these are some random ones, and it's not something that would turn into a fucking series or anything like that. It's just a one-shot Elseworld story.
Yeah.
These,
about how one set of Batmen saved all Batmen.
Yeah, just and some of them get some redemption. Like I really love the redemption of Thomas Wayne in that story because I love Thomas Wayne.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I love that you start with I feel like a very dark opening.
That
is a super dark fucking start to a Batman story.
Yeah, that's
and
a beautiful
you end
character
it with
arc.
him, huh?
It's a beautiful character arc. He's gonna
it's a hero's journey
in like pure depression and sadness, but in the end, he sacrificed himself for happiness and pride of his family. Still, so like he instilled back in him that love of family. It's pretty good. Yeah,
and it gives all the 4 Bruce Waynes, the 4 Bruce Waynes. It gives them that closure, that your dad saying he's proud of you.
Yeah.
Like he just fought beside you. You all almost died. He's gonna take care of this. He's the dad. Like this is the one time you see him be dad, and he takes that bullet the way he thinks he should have in that alley.
Yeah,
he gets to do it. He gets that redemption, and he uses a fucking power ring to fucking do it. I was like, that's some cool shit, man. Like I'm into that.
Ultimate sacrifice. It's really good shit, dude. That's what it's about, man. It's good shit. That's great character art, but all of them were good. Even the shit where Dick Grayson, like you said, says that he didn't realize that there's another universe where he actually does wind up with Barbara.
Yeah, I just thought that was kind of cool. Like just a little backstory there. Like like that had to happen at some point. I mean, they were both fucking teenagers, for God's sakes. Like there had to be timelines where maybe Dick wasn't the smooth talking ladies man that we knew Dick Grayson to be. Maybe he wasn't that.
Yeah.
Maybe Babs was kind of an asshole, which is easy to see.
Yeah.
I mean,
with Batman.
Dick always kept his sense of humor, but I mean,
he likes the idea of John Jones keeping appearances.
I thought that was a cool idea. I mean, Like they know that they can't say they don't have Batman, so they just let's just give the Martian the responsibility and he can take care of it, you know, until we figure out what to do. But I thought it was cool because one, it's a different way to deal with that problem, right? Like you could have just, you know, had Nightwing come in, or you could have gotten a number of different characters to take that step, you know, of being another member of the Justice League, right? But having them kind of scramble and not want to replace him, like they're still looking for him. They don't want to say he's dead and alarm everybody.
Yeah.
But they're not ready to move on either. So John steps up as that leader that most of the team kind of needs that, you know. He's military experience. He can lead an op, like that's reasonable. And I thought it was kind of cool. And then to know that, you know, he had an extra ring, right? So he's probably not the first Lantern that's fallen in that universe too.
Yeah, yeah.
And then in that story that Dick has already used a ring. Like he's like, yeah, I think I remember. You're like, oh shit, this Dick's seen some stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
Like this, he's been Batman for a while because he's used a power ring. That's interesting.
Yeah.
And then just, you know, at the end, like when Thomas slips it on his hand, he's just like, willpower, huh? That's kind of cool. You know, total boomer's like, oh, really? It takes videos too, huh?
Yeah.
Just
it's all it takes, huh? Simple
really
willpower. That's it.
I gotta tell you, that's about all I have anymore.
Yeah, I'm a bitch. All right, sounds good.
You know, I just killed my wife. Just the other day. So this is pretty good day for me.
I just put a bullet in my wife's head. So
I just had to kill my wife. She turned into a joke. After we lost our only son.
Yeah, it happens.
Yeah, shit happens. But yeah, and then the other story where the older Bruce comes to get Bruce.
Yeah.
And Alfred's not even phased by there being another Batman.
Yeah,
like, they've done this shit before too. Like this Batman's already seen some shit, you know. Alfred's stitching him up, you know. I always loved that panel in the can't remember what Batman comic. It's an Alex Ross panel, but that's how it shows Bruce Wayne's like leaning over a chair and Alfred's like stitching him up, and I was like, oh shit, yeah, you would definitely have to do that if you were Alfred, like, you know. And I love that about, you know, not Jeremy Renner. Oh my God.
Jeremy Irons.
Irons, thank you.
Yeah.
I love that about his because, like, man, that's the Alfred you would have. Like,
yeah, I like that. I like that Alfred.
Like,
although I didn't mind Michael.
Be really good.
Didn't mind Michael Caine as Alfred, but I do like Jeremy Irons as Alfred.
I didn't mind Michael Caine. He worked well for that Batman.
Yeah.
You know. But yeah, he's classic Alfred. You know.
Yeah.
Pretty good. But I would think Alfred would be a little more gristled. I mean, you just spent the last 20, 30 years, longer than that, 30, 40 years, raising this kid. And raising a spoiled brat as far as money goes. You know, that kid never wanted anything. He had everything, you know?
Yeah.
You know, so Alfred, I think, would be kind of that gristled father figure and probably wouldn't take any shit from him, you know?
Yeah.
He wouldn't just be the fucking butler, you know? Here's your tea, sir. Like, I don't think it would be that.
I made you a warm cup of tea, sir. It was very cold out today.
Master Bruce, I've knitted you a nice sweater.
Yeah. Master Bruce, you're going to be taking your thermals with you.
Don't forget, Master Bruce, the tea party is at 6.
Yeah.
No.
Did you enjoy the Ryan Reynolds Green Lantern movie? No, I did not.
No. I liked him as Hal. I thought he had the right shtick, but
the right look, yeah, but just couldn't.
I think my favorite part of it is Sinestro. I love Sinestro. They killed that was a fucking perfect cast.
Yeah, Mark Strong, Zakanian just said that too.
Yeah,
so he was good. Mark Strong was a good Sinestro.
So good.
Sometimes you get it right.
Played it well.
The plot is bad. If the plot wasn't terrible, like and the writing wasn't bad, you Probably would have had yourself a good because the casting was okay. It was just the
Casting
writing.
was great.
Yeah.
Michael Clark Duncan is fucking Kilowog. Like,
Yeah.
great casting.
Yeah. That's a good Kilowog. Who said the other guy? Look at Denzel Washington. All right, all
Denzel
right.
Washington.
Let's pick up this guy right now. Let's go get to that training.
That's what you want. That's what you think, huh?
That's what you think, huh? Yeah. You just think you bad because you got a ring? You think you just bad because you got a ring? Jesus Christ.
Do blackest
would
day,
like
darkest
Denzel.
night, no evil shall escape my sight. Like those who worship evil's might, beware my power, Green Lantern's light.
Green Lantern's light, yeah.
And then as I was saying that, I was imagining Tracy Morgan doing it. I'm like, that would be a funny one.
I always love that one thing with where he's sitting with Jamie Foxx and Jamie Foxx reenacts that one scene where he goes, "Get your fucking hands off me." He shakes his lips and like he quivers like he's like about to cry. Oh, it gets me every time. When he does that shit to Denzel. HGC agrees also. Mark Strong is a GS Sinestro. He's been awesome in everything. I've seen him in even Sharp's Mission.
I don't know what that is. He's great. Yeah, I totally.
Yeah, he was good, yeah. The problem with the Green Lantern movie was the Green Lantern animated series was so damn good in terms of storytelling and the animation. I didn't know there was a Green Lantern series.
I don't remember.
You talk about the excuse me, the like the standalone Green Lanterns cartoon. I think there was like a short-lived one. I'm not sure if he's what he's talking about.
Must be.
Yeah.
I know the animated movies were not very good.
No, no.
First Flight or whatever it was, like those.
Yeah.
Man.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think I know what he's talking about now. Yeah.
When they wrote him in the all the movies, like they nail him. Like he's just perfect. Like I think is it War when Green Lantern and Batman go to get Superman.
I think so.
Like Hal's like, I'll take care of this, like shit talking Batman because he doesn't have a ring or anything, and he's like, I'll take care of this, and goes in that building and just gets fucking thrown out of it.
Yeah. What's that? I like the one.
I love it.
I like the one where he's talking shit to Batman, and then he just goes to walk away, and just as he goes to walk away, he turns back into just like his street clothes, and Batman's
got the ring.
And he took the ring. He goes, Is this how it works? You just need this thing."
That's like when they're in the sewer, right? They're like under this thing.
Yeah, they're trying to I forgot. I think it was War. I think it was War. They're like trying to because they're attacking on different fronts and shit like that.
Because him and Batman have that buddy cop thing in that one.
Yeah.
Like they just give each other shit. And...
Fuck, I would love that though. I would love that movie.
Oh, I would watch the fuck out of that movie.
You're gonna give me like a duo movie with like a buddy cop feel to it, Green Lantern and Batman? That'd be sick.
That would be good.
I would like that. Yeah. Mark Strong was great in Stardust. I always forgot Stardust. Yeah, I didn't know that. I didn't know. I never seen that movie. Have you ever seen Stardust?
I've never seen Stardust.
Yeah. Never seen that movie, but I read the comic miniseries when it came out. Really liked it. Completely missed the movie. Is that Stardust that you're referring to? I don't know.
What the hell?
Yeah. We've hit our 3-hour mark, though, bud.
We have.
So
it's time to bring it together.
Stardust is definitely worth watching. Zakane has watched everything. Jesus, bud.
He's a man of wealth and taste.
That's why you're so white, because you've seen it all.
Seen it all.
Only the whitest man in the world could see it all. And you've seen it all.
He's seen everything. Except the return of pigmentation. He's not seen that.
Yeah, I don't think he'll ever see that.
That's a little out of reach.
That's the trade-off. Too much knowledge for pigmentation.
Yeah, he's like polar bear hair. It's actually clear, but with a lot of it, the way the light hits it, it looks white.
It looks white, yeah.
Kanan is colorless. He's a neutral man.
Yeah.
He can survive
in
any
environment. Reflects light. He reflects light. Like doesn't even.
Yeah. If I hit him with this black light, he glows like the core of a sun.
Yeah. Some would say that he's filled with UV paint.
He is. He is. I feel like this is like the most interesting man in the world, but it's the whitest man in the world. He is the whitest man in the world.
Yeah.
That's it.
McCain is the whitest man in the world. You got to come up with a good like rundown for him. You know?
Yeah.
Like he's ran in Jamaica without ever getting a single sunburn. You know?
Yeah.
Things like that.
Yeah. Some say the best way to get a picture of him is using the negative side.
The negative side of the film. Yes. Oh my god! And it's a picture of him walking like Bigfoot.
Undeveloped, just negative film.
Oh my god!
Well, what you got coming up? You got the next chapters coming out soon. Yeah?
Yes. Right after we end this, I'm going to, if you're a member, it will go live to the members first. The play motion, the part 2 of Shadow Protocol. So as soon as this ends, I'm going to make that live to members only, and then that'll go live to everybody else tomorrow.
Sweet.
And then freshly baked props. I'm going to show everybody how the close look on the mech. That's also coming out this weekend. And that's about it, bud. And of course, Smoking Joe's every Saturday, 6 p.m. with Woody and Shane.
You got to get it.
Yep, that's it for me.
All right. Well, tomorrow night, Zach and I have Scuba Pete.
Nice.
We're doing a top 5 cop movies, and it's pretty much any law enforcement. So, marshals, sheriffs, space cops, future cops. It's all game.
Right on.
So we're looking forward to that, and getting to hang out with Scuba Pete, which is always a good time.
Oh yeah, man.
Yeah, so we're excited about that. That is, I think that's all I have. No couple of Kook Sundays, our off week. Yeah, that's it for this week, man. As far as I know.
Light week, right? Nice,
Yeah,
man.
light week, which is nice. You gotta cycle them in, man. Give yourself a break.
Yeah, like I said, if you're not a member, please just check the Legend Series channel tomorrow when the thing goes live to everybody. So it's a good, one of my favorite ones yet. So please, thanks.
I did such a good job.
Did a great job. Don't sell yourself short. It came out great. You'll watch it.
I am really excited about it.
Yeah.
I love where the story is going. I can't wait to see more of it.
Yeah. I appreciate you, bro.
I appreciate you, man. And I appreciate all of you in the chat for hanging out with these silly gooses for 3 hours and 18 minutes. That's a little ridiculous, but I love the hell out of all of you. Thank you so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, check out the Legend series. And until next time, you have a good one, all right?